அனைவருக்கும் இனிய மாலை வணக்கம். குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன் டு எவ்ரிவன். Creativity leads thinking, thinking leads knowledge, knowledge makes to great. இந்த அற்புதமான மாலை பொழுதில் உங்கள் அனைவரையும் வருக வருக என அன்புடன் வரவேற்கின்றேன். So welcome to all once again. So now we are going to start our programs. First of all, prayer song. So everyone stand up.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
Thank you. Next. தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து. Thank you. Please sit down. Next, we go for the lighting of Kuthuvilakku. For this occasion, Mrs. Padmavati Kaneshram, Kalaimamani Isai Kavi Ramanan, please welcome for this lighting of Kuthuvilakku. And Ms. Kannan Rajarathinam, ex-United Nations officials, and Mr. Dhairesh Patel, President All India FMCG Federation, and Mr. Sridharan and S.V. Chandrasekharan, and all founders, promoters of TNCPDA FIRSST Forum. அது வாங்கிக்கோ. தேங்க்யூ. குற்றவிளக்கேற்றிய அனைவருக்கும் மனமார்ந்த நன்றிகள். நிகழ்ச்சியின் அடுத்ததாக அடுத்ததாக வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் மிஸ்டர் ஹானரபிள் டாக்டர் கணேஷ் ராம், பிஎம் ஃபவுண்டர் ஸ்டேட் பிரசிடென்ட் தமிழ்நாடு கன்சூமர் ப்ராடக்ட் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட்டர் அசோசியேஷன் அவர்களை வருக வருக என்று அன்புடன் வரவேற்கின்றோம்.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to meet you all today evening for a very, very special occasion. In spite of being a voting day, we have fixed this occasion of this inaugural launch for two very big game changer, life-changing grab deal and Tamil Nadu TNCPDA FIRSST forum, that is a distributors and salesmen training organization. Both we are launching today. Both are a Section 8 not for profit company. That is the major reason. Many volunteers, important senior people have come across in helping me to make this a reality. That is why we have fixed today without any changes. We know very well it is a voting day. We also know that any day you keep our people, only if they want they will come. And it is our practice not to allow or start any program at time. That is generally our practice. So as usual, even though we did want to start the program at 6, we have started now. It's a very nice gathering. We were not looking at a big, huge crowd like a Manadu and all. We didn't plan at all because this program is telecasted live in FMCG YouTube channel. So all India Distributors Association members can also, we have sent the link, they can also watch, and all distributors fraternity in Tamil Nadu can watch, and all FMCG executive friends. There are nearly 400 friends for me in a WhatsApp group. Any of them also can watch. So thank you very much for honoring my request to be present for today's evening. Let the evening start with a lot of important sessions that are yet to follow. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your welcome address. Next you go for the, we now arrive at the most anticipated moment of the day, the official launch of TNCPDA FIRSST forum. Today marks not just a launch, but the beginning of the transformative journey. And next we will go for the keynote address. I am welcoming Mr. Sridharan sir for giving the keynote address.
அன்போடு சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் கலைமாமணி இசைக்கவி ரமணன் அவர்களை போடியத்துக்கு அழைக்கிறேன். கற்றதை கற்பிக்க வேண்டியது சமூக கடமையே என்ற ஒரு தலைப்பில் சிறு சிறப்புரையாற்றுவார்.
இறைவன் அருளால் நலமே விளைக நமக்கு. காலையிலே ஒரு சமூக கடமை, இப்போ மாலையிலே இன்னொரு சமூக கடமையை பணித்திருக்கிறார் கணேஷ் ராம் அவர்கள். நாம் எல்லாரும் ஒரே உலகத்தில் தான் வாழறோம். ஆனால் நம்ம ஒருத்தர் உள்ளேயும் தனித்தனி உலகம் இருக்குது இல்லையா? ஒரே உலகத்தில் தானே வாழறோம். ஆனால் நம்ம ஒருத்தர் உள்ளேயும் தனித்தனி உலகம் இருக்குது. உங்கள் உலகமும் என் உலகமும் சந்திக்கும் பொழுது சில அம்சங்கள் சரியாக இருந்தால் அது உறவாக மலர்கிறது. அதில் ஒரு ஸ்ருதி மாறுபாடு வந்தால் உறவுக்கு பதிலாக உரசல்கள் வருகிறது. உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமோ தெரியாதோ, தங்களை அறியாமலேயே அல்லது அறிந்தோ வணிகர்கள் செய்கின்ற மிக பெரிய பணி என்னன்னு கேட்டால், மனித உறவுகளை நிர்வகிப்பது, மனித உணர்வுகளை மேம்படுத்துவது, வளர்த்துவது. இதை தான் நீங்கள் செய்து கொண்டு இருக்கிறீர்கள். நீங்கள் செய்கிறது வியாபாரம் மட்டும் கிடையாது. நல்ல உறவுகள் மனிதர்களோடு இல்லை என்றால் எந்த பண்டமாக இருந்தாலும் அது விற்காது. என்ன தான் மார்க்கெட்டிங் டெக்னிக்ஸ் வச்சாலும் சரிப்படாது. அதனால் முதலில் நீங்கள் என்னை நாம் எதை பெற வேண்டுமோ அதை கொடுக்க பழகிக்கொள்ள வேண்டும். If you want happiness, you should make others happy. If you want to be respected, you should learn to respect others. If you seek appreciation, you should learn to appreciate others with an open mind, open heart. இந்த உலகத்தில் கொடுக்காமல் எதையும் பெற முடியாது. அது பொருளாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, புகழாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, எல்லாவற்றுக்கும் மேலாக அன்பாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, கொடுக்காமல் எதையும் பெற முடியாது என்பதுதான் இந்த உலகமே நமக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுக்கின்ற பாடம். இதை இப்படி சொல்லி பார்க்கலாமா, இல்லை பாடி பார்க்கலாமா அப்படின்னு தோணுது எனக்கு. பரவாயில்லையா? இந்த வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வரம், அது வருவது ஒரு தரம். அப்படிதானே? கண்ணுக்கு தெரிவது போதும், காலுக்கு சாலைகள் மீதம். மண்ணுக்குள் செல்லும் முன் விண்ணுக்குள் உள்ளதை கண்ணுக்குள் காண்பது யோகம். இந்த வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வரம், அது வருவது ஒரு தரம். தோட விரிந்திடும் வானம், நெஞ்சை தொட்டு தொட்டு பரவிடும் கானம். தவத்தினில் வருவது இல்லை, வரம் தர தர வளர்ந்திடும் விந்தை. மழையின் உழைப்பு மண்ணின் தவம், மண்ணின் பசுமை மழைக்கு வரம். மழையின் உழைப்பு மண்ணின் தவம், மண்ணின் பசுமை மழைக்கு வரம். பிறர் வாழ நாம் வாழ்ந்தால் இந்த வாழ்வே தவமாகும். சரிதானா? பிறர் வாழ நாம் வாழ்ந்தால் இந்த வாழ்வே தவமாகும். அந்த தவமே வரமாகும். இந்த வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வரம், அது வருவது ஒரு தரம். பட்டுவிட சுட்டுவிடும் மேனி, அதில் பற்று வைக்காதவன் ஞானி. தொட்டுவிட தொடரும், எதையில் தொடாமல் வாழ்பவன் யோகி. அப்ப நம்ம விதித்த வேலையில் துஞ்சாமல், விளையும் பயனுக்கு அஞ்சாமல், அடுத்த கணமே தெரியாமல், ஆனந்தம் சிறிதும் குறையாமல், கணந்தோறும் உணர்வோடு தினம் வாழ்பவன்தான் மனிதன். கணந்தோறும் உணர்வோடு தினம் வாழ்பவன்தான் மனிதன். அவன் வாசலில் தான் இறைவன். இந்த வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வரம், அது வருவது ஒரு தரம். கண்ணுக்கு தெரிவது போதும், காலுக்கு சாலைகள் மீதம். மண்ணுக்குள் செல்லும் முன் விண்ணுக்குள் உள்ளதை கண்ணுக்குள் காண்பது யோகம். இந்த வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வரம், அது வருவது ஒரு தரம். கற்றதும் பெற்றதும் அப்படின்னு நம்முடைய கணேஷ் சொன்னார். அன்பர் கணேஷ் எது செய்தாலும் அதில் ஒரு நேர்த்தி இருக்கும். அந்த நேர்த்திக்கு திறமையை காட்டிலும் முக்கியமான காரணம் அன்பும் அக்கறையும் தான் என்பது என்னுடைய அபிப்பிராயம் அல்ல, என்னுடைய அனுபவம், அவரோடு பழகின என்னுடைய அனுபவம். அந்த அன்பு அக்கறை அவருக்கு இருப்பதால் தான் அவரால் தொடர்ந்து இனிமையாக இருக்க முடிகிறது. மனிதர்கள் கொஞ்சம் புன்னகையோடு இருப்பதற்கு பெருத்த முயற்சி எடுக்க வேண்டியதாக இருக்கிறது. அப்படி ஒரு காலம். வாழ்க. பேசுகிறவனுக்கு தண்ணி கொடுக்குறதுல ஒரு ஆபத்து இருக்குப்பா, கொஞ்சம் ஜாஸ்தி பேசிடுவான். வாழ்க்கையில் ரெண்டு இருக்குது. ஒன்று நம்ம கற்றது, இன்னொன்று நம்ம பெற்றது. சில பேருக்கு கற்றது தான் பெற்றது. நம்ம என்ன கற்கிறோம் என்றால் இந்த வாழ்க்கையினுடைய நிதர்சனங்களோடு அவற்றை மார்புற தழுவி, அதை போராட்டம்ன்றோம். நம்ம மார்புற தழுவி நாம் கொண்ட அனுபவங்களை மற்றவரோடு பகிர்ந்து கொள்ளுகிறோம். இதுதான் அனுபவ பாடம் தான் நமக்கு. அன்றைக்கி நம்ம அப்படி கஷ்டப்பட்டோம், இப்படி கஷ்டப்பட்டோம், இன்றைக்கி அதை நினச்சி பார்க்கும் பொழுது அந்த கஷ்டம் தெரியுதா? இல்லை, கடந்து வந்துட்டோம். எங்கள் அப்பா தமாஷா சொல்லுவார். அவர்கிட்ட ஒருத்தர் சொன்னார், இந்த மாதிரி சார் எனக்கு கல்யாணம் ஆகி ஒரு 20 வருஷம் ஆயிடுச்சு, ஏதோ நடந்து போச்சு, விட்டுருப்பா, இப்போ என்ன அதுக்கு அப்படின்னுவார். அது மாதிரி பட்ட காயங்கள் படும்போது வலித்தாலும் இன்று தொட்டு தடவினால் தழும்பெல்லாம் இனிக்கும். அதுதான் வாழ்க்கை நமக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய அருமையான அனுபவம். ஸோ நம்ம என்ன கற்றோம், என்ன பெற்றோம், அதை நம்ம எப்போ உணர முடியுது அப்படின்னா, when do you really think you know what has gone inside you? Only when you share. ஒரு முக்கியமான பாடம் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டில் சொல்லுவாங்க, if you are confident you will share, if you are insecure you will be inspired, you will automatically inspire others. ஸோ நம்ம எப்போ when will you stay inspiredனா, நமக்கு ஒரு திறந்த மனசு இருக்கணும், எதையும் பார்க்கறதுக்கு ஒரு திறந்த மனசு இருக்கணும், மற்றவர்கள் மீது ஒரு நேர்மையான அன்பு இருக்கணும். அந்த அன்பில் மட்டும் வியாபார நோக்கம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. when there is expectation, love becomes trade. ஸோ எந்த விதமான எதிர்பார்ப்பும் இல்லாமல் அன்பு செய்வதே நம்முடைய இயல்பாக இருக்கும் பொழுது எல்லாமே தளர்ந்துடும். யூ வில் பி டோட்லி ரிலாக்ஸ்ட். அப்போ எதையும் நம்ம கற்பது சுலபமாக இருக்கும், அதை மற்றவர்களோடு பகிர்ந்து கொள்வது ஆனந்தமயமாக இருக்கும். எப்பொழுது மகிழ்ச்சி ஆனந்தமாகிறது என்றால், அந்த மகிழ்ச்சிக்கு காரணம் தேவைப்படாமல் இருக்கும் பொழுது அந்த மகிழ்ச்சி ஆனந்தம் என்கின்ற தளத்துக்கு உயர்கிறது. எனவே நாம் அனைவருமே அதை எய்த வேண்டும். நம்ம வாங்குகிறோமா, நம்ம விற்கிறோமா, இதல்ல பொருட்டு. நாம் எப்படி இருக்கிறோம் என்பது தான் உண்மையானது. ஹவு ஹாப்பி ஆர் யூ? ஹவு என்னை பொறுத்த மட்டும் தி பிக்கஸ்ட் அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் இஸ் ரிமைனிங் ஹாப்பி த்ரூ அவுட். கம் வாட் மே, கோ வாட் மஸ்ட், ஐ ஷால் பி ஹாப்பி அப்படின்னு நம்மளே நமக்கு டிக்ளேர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கக்கூடிய அவன் தான் ரியல் அச்சீவர் என்று நான் நினைக்கிறேன். அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு முதல்ல ஹாப்பினஸ். அதில் நம்ம புரிஞ்சு கொள்ள வேண்டியது பீஸ் இஸ் ஹாப்பினஸ், ஹாப்பினஸ் இஸ் நாட் பீஸ் என்பது புரிந்து கொண்டோமானால் நமக்கு அது சுலபமாக இருக்கும். ரெண்டாவது, நாம் செய்ய வேண்டியது, இன்னொன்று நம்ம செய்ய விரும்புவது. இது ரெண்டும் நம்மளால் மேனேஜ் பண்ண முடியும்னா, இது ரெண்டும் செய்த பிறகும் யார் கையிலே நேரம் மிச்சம் இருக்கிறதோ அவன் தான் உண்மையான சாதனையாளர். என்னுடைய தந்தையார் போன்றவர்களெல்லாம் அப்படித்தான் இருந்தார்கள். இந்த சாதனை நாம் அனைவருக்கும் வாய்க்க வேண்டும் என்றும், நம்முடைய சமூக கடமைகளை கூட ஒரு பாட்டு பாடுவது போல் இயல்பாகவும் ஆனந்தமாகவும் நம் மூலம் அந்த கடமைகள் நடைபெற வேண்டும் என்றும் நான் எல்லாம் வல்ல பராசக்தியை வேண்டிக் கொண்டு உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்து விடைபெறுகிறேன். வணக்கம்.
தனக்கு உரிய பாணியில் எதுகை முனையோடு பாடல் பாடி வாழ்க்கையை பற்றி சிறப்பாக எடுத்துரைத்த ஐயா கலைமாமணி இசைக்கவி ரமணன் அவர்களுக்கு மனமார்ந்த நன்றிகள். அடுத்ததாக கீநோட் அட்ரஸ் மிஸ்டர் ஸ்ரீதரன் சார் அவர்களை வருக வருக அன்புடன் வரவேற்கின்றோம்.
Thank you, Sir Ramanan Sir, Mr. Ganesh Ram. Good evening, everybody. Hello, are you able to hear me? Okay. Good evening to my sister here, Mrs. Ganesh Ram. And I have another sister also, the other side, and my niece from UK. Welcome here across like. It's a good day, good to see the participation of the ladies here across like. Thank you very much. Welcome to all the guests as well as the friends of FMCG industry. I got some important people here. I got some dignitaries who have come from Maharashtra, Bombay, Cuttack, and Mr. Ganesh Ram. All these people have already traveled in this concept for quite some time across like. But officially they wanted to bring in kind of an impression that today we are laying the seed so that it will go into sapple and to the plant and to the banyan tree kind of it. I'm very confident because I have traveled through in my journey with a lot of challenges across like. As Mr. Ramanan was talking about, a person who is confident will share. Happiness, what he talked about is, if you can bring in the peace and positivity, then automatically the calmness comes and happiness generates across like. So with that particular note, I thought, let me introduce you to the small AV which we'll play it across to generate.
Thank you.
know that everything, there is a jungle outside with us. And if you have to win, you cannot take winning as an option, but winning is the only option. And you need to drive it so that you get the winning across. Like that's what this AV talks about it. I was just trying to understand how does the world works across like. If you sow a thought, you will reap an action. If you sow an action, you will get into a habit. If you sow an habit, you will get into a character. And if you sow a character, you will go into a destiny. And if you can sow a destiny, if you sow a character, you get into a destiny, and sow a destiny, you form a society, they call it as. And if a society is formed, the nation gets shaped across like. We all know that this flow is, all of us have traveled one way or the other in this particular direction. I don't think anybody here would have missed this particular part of it. But I thought, let me remind you that today the seed has been laid. I'm very sure we will drive it to a banyan tree, and there's no doubt about it. With that, I'm starting my presentation. Today, it's a very important day for us on two concepts. One is we are launching the TNCPDA's first forum, Section 8 company, which Mr. Ganeshram was saying it's not at all for profit kind of it. You cannot make profit out of it. And number two is Grab deal is going to be an important journey for general traders as well as to the distributors for whatever the changes which is happening in the country in terms of the business is concerned. And this is what the banner talks about it actually. Now, I think most of you must have seen this invitation which we have circulated to everybody. The agenda is simple. How are we going to work on the customized learning part of it? The power of collaboration. Without collaboration, nothing happens in this world. Whether you at home or professional life, collaboration is very, very important. Because our life is full of teamwork. Nothing else is there. I don't think there is anything which is individually achieved by anybody. Somebody would have helped. And that's where the collaboration comes in across. And the third factor is the industry keynotes which we'll be covering as we go into it completely across like. Now, I want to introduce the Tamil Nadu Consumer Product Distributor Association's team members of this Section 8 company which we have formed across First Forum. And we have Mr. Ganeshram. I think he is the one who has actually started everything across. I've been associated with him for the last 3.5 decades. But I must thank him for the kind of follow-up he has made on me, which was amazing. Till 2025, or probably I wouldn't have dreamt that he's going to pull me into this particular journey kind of it. I thank him for this. And I have my great friend here, Mr. Patil. I'm telling you, Dhairyashal, basically, he is a Dhairyashal. His name itself is what it is, Dhairyashal Patil, actually. Like, I'm telling you, boss, he comes from part of Maharashtra, Kolhapur, if I'm right. Just imagine the kind of energy which he carries across. I used to be amazed whenever I used to meet him. I had an opportunity to spend him on various occasions. I thank him for this. And I think without any hesitation, he accepted me just like that. And that's a greatness of him, actually. And thank you, sir. Thanks a lot across. And Mr. Satish is here across, like, he is going to be one of the important member in driving Grab deal into the particular operation. Thank you, Satish. very good opportunity for all of us, for you taking part in this journey across like. Now, of course, I got my great friend, Mr. Rajendran. I don't think I need to introduce him basically because he's very popular in Chennai. I must say one thing across like, basically I met him for the first time in Trichy. Amazing response. He was the first one who came in and that started interacting with me, and I was amazed. I was wondering why didn't I do that first to him across. I thank him for this particular part of it. Then we have my oldest friend, Mr. Chandrasekhar here across like. We have traveled together. I never knew that he is senior to me. I was always thinking that he was junior to me across like, but then only I came to know in the last meeting when I met him across, he's senior to me across. Thank you very much, Chandru. I wanted to tell you something. A person like Chandru doesn't open up just like that. But amazing strength he has got. And I'm still wondering, I've been telling Mr. Ganesh Ram, how are we going to take that strength of Chandru is. So I'm placing it here, Chandru, that please, you open up and we want to take the benefit out of it across like. And I got Vasu, always smiling, charming, excellent gentleman. I had very little opportunity in meeting him across like, but amazing strength he also carries across like. I would put it probably Vasu is more open than Chandru is concerned across like, but I think together they will be very, very important to us across like. It's going to take a lot of help for us because I wanted to tell you something about after I complete the team part of it. There is a book which I had referred called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. In that book, I'm going to tell you an important factor which is coming in across. Like next, I got my old friend, Mr. Chandrasekhar, actually. I don't have to tell you because 10 years we worked together. 10 years we worked with this. In fact, when I wanted to understand what Sridharan was in the year 1995 to 2004, I requested him, Chandru, can you send me a note on what did you observe about me? Can you share it across? And amazing, when I saw the writings which he's made across, I never thought that there was so much of strength in me across like. And he unfolded it actually like. Thank you, Chandru, on this particular part of it. And I got my great friend, Mr. Jambulingam. This gentleman has got a combination of training on engineering and FMCG faculty is concerned. Excellent person. You don't have to even tell him. The moment you meet him, he immediately becomes your friend across like, without any hesitations through like. Huh? Yeah, actually like. I got my old friends here with both of them. They were my distributors. Last time when they opened up what Sridharan was, I was very amazed. I didn't knew that I was contributing so much across like I got our friend Natarajan as well as our great friend Mr. Govindraj. Govindraj looks shorter, but he is like an atom bomb, I will tell you. He is like an atom bomb actually. Arvind had an opportunity to meet Arvind in various occasions across like. Arvind is the one more person, he met me on some incident. But, as he was sharing, Mr. Ramanan was saying that, if you're confident, you share. Arvind daily communicates or twice or 3 times in a week, he communicates. In fact, I communicate every day to my sister across. Like, there is no day I miss out communicating to her across. Like, and I'm very, very fortunate to have her. I don't know what to say across. The moment every day in my mobile, the first thing she says is, "Good morning, Anna. Happy day, Anna." Oh my God. I'm very fortunate to have this particular part of it. Now let me come to the 7 habits of highly effective people. We are here. We have different strength. Before I complete this particular thing, I got one more gentleman. Can you go to the next slide if you don't mind? Wow. I have a VIP from Katak. I was amazed, an engineering graduate becoming an entrepreneur, from entrepreneur to the qualities of a professionals. This 3 combination which he has got across, I don't know how I'm going to take the lessons from him across, like, with all my journeys of life across, like. Let me come to the 7 habits of highly effective people. There is the last 1 minute. The last thing is the synergy or sharpening the saw. Each one of us has got different qualities. We may have different likings. We may have different differences. But let's work together and make this a great brand new entity. And people will definitely remember the kind of support and the kind of end results which we are going to achieve across. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I look forward for a great day across. So when I was asked to write about the skill development and upskilling kind of it, so I started with a vision. The vision is very simple, that we want to be reliable, reputed, associated in skill development. For whom? For the people in FMCG industries. There's a huge scope available actually, and how we are going to use this pyramid in opening up is what is going to be that particular part of it. Now the next concept is basically, once you have a vision, there is a mission across. Like, can you go in? See, we want to be innovative and unique in designing anything which we do as far as the skill development is concerned, because the world is changing every day. I cannot teach people what I learned in 1975 or 2000 or 2010. I need to be completely different across, like. But the basics remain same. You need to be committed, you need to be dedicated, and you need to handhold people so that what you have understood from them and how you going to build this is very important factor of it is concerned. But gentlemen, we will earn our respect as one of an important player. I'm very sure about it, because of the reason is I got a lot of people behind me, like I was telling you, Chandru is there, Vasu is there. And I don't have to tell you, Mr. Ganeshram is someone like, basically you don't have to switch on the vehicle. The vehicle starts moving the moment you sit in it actually. And that's quickness in him actually, like. So that's what is going to be our mission is concerned. We will earn our respect by means of the care and the importance which we will be taking in this particular journey of ours across, like. Now, boss, if you look at it, any skill development, basically, you have got a combination of vocational training, empowerment programs, and grassroots innovations, welfare initiatives are the 4 things which we have decided across, like. Vocational training I learned from Jamulingam, basically, to be very frank. He said, don't worry, Sridharan, you name the place, I'll get you a room for running it across, like. And he said, I'll get you people and we will train them. Whatever may be their objective of getting trained across. And if you look at the pyramid in this country, basically, if you look at it, the base is large. But people yet to understand how do they communicate, how do they personally develop themselves, and how do they make use of the opportunities concerned across, like. Empowerment program is for people who are already there, whose insight and knowledge just needs to be enhanced across, like. I want to just say, Obama was telling the American women, look, if you want beat the South Indian women, then you need to strengthen your STEM skill across like. Because by natural, our mothers and sisters have got this STEM skill with them. Anything which they do, there is a science in it. Anything they do, there is a technology in it. Anything they do, there is an engineering approaches there. And anything they're very sharp in mathematics, part of it is concerned. Do this or don't do this. So the STEM skill is very, very important, which we need to understand. How do we build the STEM skill in everything which we are going to do it across like. Welfare initiative is something which is connected with people. You know, what is happening is today, people who have just completed +2, by virtue of the family background, they need to have income regularly kind of it. There are very good opportunity in making quick money, but there is very difficult journey road wherein they need to build a career for themselves. We need to attract people not just for making quick money, but to build a career in them. Because that's how we developed ourselves actually, if you look at it actually, on this particular part. So the skill building objective is very, very strong. With that, let me go to the next part of it actually. In 2026, the skills which is required today has become different actually. I'm not saying that the basic skills are gone or something like that. If you look at it, adaptability is very, very important. Wherever you go, you need to adapt yourself to that particular part of it. I got some of my friend here across like, yesterday I was talking to Mr. Nandakumar, my colleague out here. He was telling me one thing across, that when I first met him in the office, by then I think he must have had around, somewhere around 15 to 20 years experience before you joined GRB kind of, 20 years kind of, okay. He was telling me that, I told him that, come down, I'm Sridharan, I'm the vice president in this company. He was surprised. He said, the vice president is sitting in with me and then talking to me across like. I said, forget about it. Adaptability is very, very important. That's how our journey started across like. I told him that you should come today on this particular part of it. Emotional intelligence, you know very well how you manage yourself into different situations is very important. How are we going to rise this particular part of it? So there's a whole list of what all we are going to do. It is here in this, which is fitting into 2026 plus kind of it is what we have arrived at on this particular part of it. We will ensure that we will customize to different kind of people what they need and how do we handhold them and build this particular skills which is required across like. We will know because of the reason is I carry almost like 53 years of doing nothing other than this across. Next, boss. Okay. Now this is where I come to the basic part of it, If everything starts with attitude, competence, and leadership kind of it. Tell me, if there is any place where people are not leaders? Everybody is a leader today in their own way. And competence in terms of it, you need to develop the skill and knowledge which is required on the subject part of it. Attitude is something which you need to sharpen for the new environment each one of them is going to face across like. And I got a whole list of it actually. This is going to be our basics in designing the customization for each order which we are going to get across like. Now, next one is, we have looking at various scopes which is going to be there for this forum across, like I invite Mr. Jambalingam, basically he's going to talk to us why FOSTAC for food industries is so important across. Just give us a highlight, he will highlight it actually. He's an expert in this, I thought, let me request him on this particular part of it.
Good evening to all, and on behalf of TNCPDA FIRSST Forum, I welcome you all, and I am very glad to be in front of you in presenting this particular FOSTAG program. See, FOSTAG, it is there in the FSSAI standards, and it has been for so many years on the food industry related. So everybody think that earlier, what I am saying that some 1 decade or 2 decades before and all, FOSTAG certificate is very, very important for getting the license alone. Okay, so to renew the license of any industry pattern or the distributor or any service industries like that. But now it is a mandatory, the FOSTAG certification has to be done by every individual also, because this is giving an outcome and the base of the entire FOSTAG, that is the food safety training and the accreditation certification is going to be get. So with that only, we found that this forum should have a 3-point method, okay, where the employability, also the upskilling training has to be formed. So through that only, our first program of this forum is going to be the FOSTAG training under the retail segment. See, for example, there are in-store people in the distributors. Also, the distributor will have a area where they will be operating with the godown. So anywhere it is dealt with that, the FOSTAG certification is very, very important, because this give a basic idea or an advanced level of idea for each and every individual on the systematic way how they have to follow their day-to-day life in the regular pattern of work. So in that, the 3 things has been covered: the safety, the hygiene, also the workforce, the attitude, and other things also it has been involved in this. In the FMCG, normally they think that it is only on the manufacturing area the FOSTAG or the FSSAI standard should be kept and then it has to be done. No, it is not like that. Even in the service area. See, I represent through Adayar Anand Bhavan A to B also. See, now recently we introduced this particular thing, and see, almost around about 3,000 to 4,000 people we have trained in this 3 years of period, because this gives an upskilling on their service area also. So same way now we are seeing that the retail segment market also is required on that. So now we are having around 17,000 employees, so around 3,000. So in another 3 years span, I think we will be having, the person will be certified and they will be working. This is an upskilling where you can give it. Same way for your area managers, your in-store people, or the salesperson, or the even the distributor authorities. So they should know what to do, what not to do under the FSSAI standard, because everything has been handled. Whether it is a chemical product, even if it is a household items or the items on the food materials or whatever the thing, this is very, very important where this has to be emphasized. So first thing we are focusing on that. So the FOSTAG will be given in 2 levels. One is the basic and another one is the advanced level. That will be an half a day or 1 day program only. So I request, and here some of the distributors and the senior people are present here. So we will promote this one. See that the retail segment also get benefited out of this certification. It is an upskilling program what we will be doing it. Next one is the training, the vocational training or whatever the thing, we will be giving it in 2 phases, that the employability. So salesperson or the in-store person or the ASM, we will get it from the rural market and we will train them, and then we will give the employability understanding, and that particular LOIs will be created and then that will be given. Number 2. Number 3 is the creating the segment in state-wise, because now Mr. Patil also is in the forum and he is in the all India level, and Mr. Ganesh Ram also is there. So we will be expanding on the distributors creating and the C&F, a quality distributors and the C&F agent creation also will be done under this program. and that will be maintained. Okay, so these are all the things what we are going to give it in this forum, and we are planning for the upcoming plans that another 2 years or first 90 days, then 6 months, then we will go for the 1 year plan, and how much best we can give it out of this particular thing, and the entire forum members will be behind that, and then we will be working on that, and that is our focus and outcome of this particular forum what we are in today. Okay, that is a launch, it has been done. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you, sir. Carry on, sir.
That's pretty nice. Basically, what he's trying to say is the FASTag certification, people, it starts from, in a food industry, it starts from procurement, manufacturing, logistics, sales and distribution, and even to the retail outlets, until the time the consumer picks up the product. Everything needs to have a precise journey so that the consumer feels that this particular product has gone through this treadmill of whatever is required across this. And that's a very important part of it. I think it's very difficult to understand till we relate it, and refreshing is very, very important, basically, because of the reason is, once you learn something and then you go into the area of your routine job, then you forget many things of what is being taught to you, kind of it. So the reminders has to be constantly be done on this particular part of it. And we wanted to emphasize this particular part when we meet the food industry, manufacturer peoples, and try to explain to them, get them into this particular part of it. I'm very sure FIRSST forum, going from a seed to the banyan tree, is not very easy, but we have taken an oath that we will follow these rules which is required and meet all the challenges which is required, and then develop where we need to be. The next part of it is basically, I think this is completely to the certification. You can move on to the next slide if you don't. Move to the next one. Move to the next one, actually. Okay. See, FIRSST forum has got a huge list of somewhere around 14 points are there. I request Chandru to come and tell us something like about 5 to 6. Chandru, if you can, why don't you just participate with me? I'm there with you, not to worry about it, because the signs of what you can open up, that's what I'm saying, it is solid one. Come here. What do we talk about? Can you tell us on something about pre-boarding? I will be there with you on this particular part of it. People who are just joining the company, what kind of signs which we are going to take across? Like?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of scope in the FIRSST forum, training opportunities. One is the industry needs a lot of people. A lot of people industry needs. We don't get a ready-made people in the industry. And industry, if there is a ready-made people, industry-ready people are available, they'll be grabbed by the industry. They are not required in few numbers. They are required in hundreds and thousands in a pan-India basis. So we got a lot of talent in the system, lot of talent, but they don't know how to discover this talent. We can discover the talent, give them the training. Once they know, there is something with training. One is onboarding the people who are in the onboarding systems, and the third one is there are some people already in the system who need to be trained. They have come because they have taken up the job because of whatever reason, because of but they are not trained. So which means you need to upskill those people. They are maybe underemployed at the moment. You need to upskill them. In those days, I started my career in 1970s. Those days there is nothing called like if you don't get into government, you get into sales job. That is the thing. By default, we got into sales. That is the kind of stuff. And then those companies, where we joined, whether it is Unilever or Britannia, whatever it is, they trained us. Okay, today we are able to train people because they trained us. They took the responsibility of training the people those days. Today, the companies don't have the numbers are huge. They don't have the wherewithal to train freshers. So, FIRSST forum can take up the responsibility of training the freshers, and people who have been taken in the company, we can help them onboarding, the 6 weeks of onboarding or bridge training. Those kinds of things we can provide. And there are people, interim sales, there are a category of people like interim sales people. There are category of people like merchandising people. These are categories of people. Second thing is somebody who has been first level supervisor. Somebody has become first time a supervisor or a manager. So these people can be trained. So the opportunities to onboard people, train freshers, and people who have been recruited, they can be trained by our people to, go into the market as a ready performer, ready talent to perform in the market. These are kinds of scope available for us. And the needs are in thousands, not a few numbers.
That's what I wanted to get it across. Like, when I met him on this particular part of it, he was saying it across like, during probably the season starts, some of the companies require somewhere around, let's say like 100 people, 200 people, 300 people kind of it. So now there has to be a link between non-skilled member but interested in joining a company but needs a quick induction kind of it. We can focus it and take this particular thing as a special thing and then take up the training of the people and then do it across like. And in FMCG, basically there is a constant research has to be going right and wrong. Are we doing the right thing or there is a gap? Because of the reason I'll tell you why I'm saying is, it's a real jungle. The sales and distribution is real jungle. You will not have the clarity and transparency of what is happening. And senior management wants what is happening, not just by their managers alone, but even by a third party, a qualified auditors kind of it. And there's a great opportunity on this. And we are looking at people who wanted to come into investors. Basically, Mr. Ganeshram was talking to me heavily across that later, because the industry is short of distributors. Why it is short of distributors? Because the investor doesn't know how to start the business. So we wanted to create a module in such a way that the existing distributor teaches these people and then trains them, for which both will be benefited monetarily. Not that the new person alone is going to be done across. Like, that's what we are trying to do across. Loyalty is very important in anything which we do across. So how do we generate loyalty out of the people? So we are also looking at something like consultancy for part of it. For example, if you look at it in my GRB journey, right from 2018 onwards, I've been doing more of consultancy part of it. Rajendra is doing the consultancy part of it as far as the A to B is concerned. And our people like Mr. Vasu as well as Mr. Chandrasekhar and my great friend Chandru also. Basically, what we do is we handhold the directors as well as the senior management and the team to an extent that what will help kind of it. It's something like, you driving from top to bottom may not work, but a proper communication always works across. Like, this is a very important slide basically. And I have listed out around 14 points on this particular part of it, which we will be talking to each companies when we meet them, or probably we will send mails to them. They can pick up anything that we will be recording it. But a reputation needs to be generated, and I think we'll be able to achieve with people like, so many people are there with us who knows the industry very well kind of it. That's a part of it. Now, gentlemen, Sridharan, you are listed out 14 points kind of it, which has got large opportunity for companies to get generated across. How are we going to be successful? This is a very critical bottleneck which I wanted to address. See, if you look at it, my journey is almost around 53 years. Rajendra, I think he must be somewhere around 40, 45 years. Chandru is another 40 years. Our friend Mr. Chandru is another 50 years. We understand the micro links very well. The micro links are the one which, if you connect it properly, the results will be very good across. Like, and we have earned our commitment. For example, if you go to GRB and ask about Sridharan, is he committed or not committed? They will tell. The loyalty and the dedication, the devotions which we have generated, we have established this particular part of it, we will maintain even with the new people who are going to be there across. Like, we will be genuinely be handholding them so that, they become successful. Every success which they can achieve, I think we will be generating new connections on this particular part of it. So that's where we have this particular team. Go up, go up. Yes. So many peoples are there. Each one of us has got our own strength. We will definitely put our heart and soul into this particular requirement and see what the best we can achieve across like. So, I think you must have understood the credential of all these people, and Mr. Ganeshram is holding all of us very well. He knows he's a taskmaster in this particular part of it. Right? I think Mr. Sendil Kumar is not here because he wanted to stay for the election in Salem kind of it. Otherwise, everybody else is here across. So with that, I'm completing my keynotes across. Any clarity, anybody want to have a question of it, please, you can shoot it. I'm there to answer across. So in the open house, we will be taking care of it. Correct, no? Yes. Thank you very much. I hope you liked my presentation across. Thanks a lot.
நண்பர்களே, இப்போது திரு ஸ்ரீதரன் அவர்கள் செஞ்ச டிஎன்சிபிடிஏ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபோரம் பற்றி உங்களுடைய கருத்துக்களை கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்கோசரம் நான் இங்கே வருகை தந்திருக்கும் கம்பெனி பிரதிநிதிகளை ஒவ்வொருத்தராக கூப்பிட்றோம். அவங்க அவங்களுடைய ஒப்பீனியன்ஸை சொல்லலாம். ஸ்டார்ட்.
Now go for the opening session. I am welcoming Thiru Venkadeshan, owner of A1 SKC G. Please welcome for the opening session.
Thank you for inviting, sir. It's a very good platform for all the companies who are in FMCG line, especially we are into all distributors. So it will be very helpful, sir. So how mainly managing the field force is a very big challenge for any companies. That too frontline. If you give good solution for frontline, every company will be following this forums. Yes, thank you very much, sir. I am one of the directors. Last month he relieved. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ours is our company is A1 SKC Food Product Private Limited. We are into manufacturers of SKC cow ghee since 1975. We are fourth generation now. Yes, thank you. Our factory is situated in Tirupur district, Ketanur. Last year only we constructed around 1 lakh square feet for manufacturing, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Venkatesh, sir.
Next I am welcoming Mr. Aravind Naidu, Marketing Head, Fortune Brand.
Tell about Sunland and Fortune brand. Yes. Turnover, everything you tell. Then you express about this usefulness.
So good evening to everyone. So my name is Arvind. Firstly, thank you Ganeshram sir and everyone here to invite me. So I'm basically from an entity called KTV Health Food, which is a joint venture with Adani Wilbur, which is now renamed as AWL Agri Business. Last October, what had happened was we went into an integration model where AWL and KTV together will have one team across Pan India. So I moved into a regional marketing role for managing Fortune Oils and Foods and Sunland and Rubini as well. The initiative that was explained is a really good initiative because the sales and marketing team is actually directly in touch with the field force, the production, the transportation and all of those. And the HR team is separately somewhere else in the corporate office or in the factory who don't have direct interaction with the field force. So I feel this initiative can directly bring in a link with the HR team to do small initiatives in the pathway of them becoming from, in terms of field force, from a SI to an ASM today. So this, I feel, will be a really big help to the HR team in bringing these initiatives here. So this is a small thank you from my end, yeah, and all the best. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Next, I am welcoming Mr. Jayakumar, General Manager, Mayal Masala.
Good evening all. Thanks Ganesh Ram sir and the entire association team who formally invited us for this event. And myself Jayakumar, so I am GM for, yeah. Is it audible now? Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So I am myself Jayakumar, so I am working as a General Manager for Sales for Intergrow brands. So for Tamil Nadu, we are representing a brand called Mayal, which is into spices and masala industry, right? And our company is a mother company, parent company. It is a Synthite Group, which is a 50-year-old company, and which is majorly into a B2B business. Okay, so name, you can name any food. We will be one of the ingredient in that food, right? So it can be Lay's or it can be Kurkure, Maggi noodles or EP noodles, anything. Okay, so that's our core business. From 2014, we started a brand called Kitchen Treasures in Kerala for a B2C, and we are doing fine there. So we are number 2 player there. So and but our experiences says that every region has its own taste, every region has its own culture, adoption, name. So hence we started a brand called Mayal, which is name stands on that truth, unmai, all these things, right? So and the variants, everything also it is made with Tamil culture, Tamil name, food, taste, preferences, etc. So we have our brand marketing head also here, Mr. Deepak, and the trade marketing head, Mr. Mani here. So I mean, when I'm going through this, the brief what the dignitaries had given. So I mean, this is a very good opportunity for the people, sales-led people, especially. If I wanted to put it in a matrix called skill and will matrix. So I'm sure everyone might be knowing at that. So there may be people who has a will, but like sir said, there may be people who wanted to participate, but they have a skill gap, right? So those things can get bridged because of this support, and as it is a non-profit organization mode ke saath, when we are running it, so people who don't afford or who can't afford, so they can actually definitely, can come and, take the benefit and can contribute to the business. And wonderful initiative, so definitely we'll also part of this journey, and we'll also contribute for this excellent initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your company branding. Next, I am welcoming Mr. Shankar, Vice President, DOMS Brand Stationery Items.
Good evening, all. Myself, Shankar. I am working as a General Manager for Domes Industries. You might have known that latest, the Domes, we are into the stationery. I started my career in 1991. Sir told that those days, other than government, go for sales. But I liked the sales profession, and I choose this sales because this is a wonderful profession where we get a lot of opportunities and a lot of, we can meet a lot of people, states. So this is a wonderful line, category, and we can meet a lot of, other than FMCG, we are into the other categories also, like we can meet different peoples. So I am into the industry, a short period in FMCG, but I had a long tenure career with stationery industries. I was working with Camlin for 18 plus years, and Faber-Castell, a German company. Now I am working with Domes. So when I had a good association with Ganesh Ram sir, so whenever there is a kind of programs or kind of any events, So he used to invite me and he will be attending these programs. And this is a wonderful platform. So generally nowadays, earlier the sales, we can get a more people because it is a open. But nowadays, after the e-commerce and now the Swiggy, these kind of things coming up, so it's becoming very difficult to get the right people trained like what they told to get a good training and train people. It's a challenging for every company. It's a big company or it's a startup company or it's a middle management company like middle companies. The challenging is the sales. And of course, everyone from sales, that the sales, they're driven by the people like that the backbone of the company is sales, like the bicycle, that wheel, it's a sales. So this is a good platform what now the Ganesh Raman team is forming. It's a really good opportunity for all the companies, even it's a bigger company or it's a small middle company or the small scale industries or it's a startup companies. And definitely it is going to be the one of the big turnaround coming to the sales industry. And definitely it is going to help each and every people, every companies to make it in a big way because it will give a good shape in that sales team because the frontline people, they are the key success people who can bring that revenues and who can become the turnaround the companies. And I wish all the best. And I'm thanking you for me inviting this program. And from my side, I'm assuring, from my side, I can give the good support, whatever that Ganesh Rams and team. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, sir. Thank you so much.
அன்பு நண்பர்களே, இப்போ அடுத்த மிக மிக முக்கியமான ஒரு ப்ரோக்ரஸ்க்கு போகிறோம். இந்த எஃப்எம்சிஜி ட்ரேட் அப்படிங்கிறது தேசிய அளவில் இந்த நாட்டுக்கு பொருளாதார வளர்ச்சி தரக்கூடிய ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு லைன். இது பெரிய இண்டஸ்ட்ரி, சின்ன இண்டஸ்ட்ரி, ரொம்ப பெரிய இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. பல நாடுகளுக்கு இந்த எஃப்எம்சிஜி இண்டஸ்ட்ரியுடைய டர்ன்ஓவரே கிடையாது. 75 வருஷ காலமாக சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள் இந்த ட்ரேடை வளர்த்து கிட்டத்தட்ட இப்போது ஒரு 20 லட்சம் கோடி ரூபாய் டர்ன்ஓவர் உள்ள ஒரு பிரம்மாண்டமான பிஸ்னஸாக இது வந்திருக்கு. இதோடைய நுணுக்கங்களை எப்படி மத்திய அரசு ஃபார்மர்ஸ் உடைய ஒப்புதல்கள் சிலதெல்லாம் பெற்றுக்கொள்ளாமல் ஃபார்முலாவை அறிவித்து ஹரியானா அண்டு பஞ்சாபில் மிகப்பெரிய பேக்லேஷை சந்தித்தாங்களோ அதுபோல் இந்த சின்ன சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள் உருவாக்கிய 20 லட்சம் கோடி வணிகத்தில் அவசியம் இல்லாமல் ஃபாரின் டைரக்ட் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட்டை பெற்றுக்கொண்டு குவிக் காமர்ஸ் என்ற பேரில் இ-காமர்ஸ் உள்ளே நுழைஞ்சு இந்த வணிகத்துடைய லாபத்தையே ஒழிச்சிட்டாங்க. அந்த சூழலில் இந்த வணிகம் த்ரூ அவுட் இந்தியா பல விதத்தில் முன்னேற்றங்கள் தடைப்பட்டு என்றைக்கு எந்த ஒரு ப்ரோக்ரஸ்ஸு நின்னாலும் அது அடுத்தது சரிவை நோக்கி தான் போகும். அப்போது நீங்கள் இப்போ பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிற இந்த குவிக் காமர்ஸ் இ-காமர்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஜென்ரல் ட்ரேட் என்று அழைக்கப்படும் சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள். இதில் கொஞ்சம் நெஞ்சம் பேர் இன்வால்வ் இல்லை. இந்த நாட்டுடைய 70 கோடி மக்கள் குடும்பங்கள் மொத்தமும் இதில் இன்வால்வ்டு. ரொம்ப சிறிய எண்ணிக்கையாக சொல்லணுன்னா இந்தியாவில் கிட்டத்தட்ட 8 கோடி சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள் இருக்காங்க. இந்த 8 கோடி சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள் அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொன்னாலே வெறும் 8 கோடியோட முடியாது. மினிமம் அந்த 8 கோடி வணிகர்களுக்கு ஒரு மனைவியாவது இருப்பாங்க, ஒரு பையன் இல்லை ஒரு பொண்ணு, அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு அப்பா அம்மாவில் யாராவது ஒருத்தங்க. அப்படி பார்த்தா ஒரு 3 பேர் அவங்கள நம்பி சிறு வணிகர்கள் குடும்பத்தை நம்பி வீட்டில் இருக்காங்க. அப்போது 8 கோடி ப்ளஸ் இந்த ஒரு 3 கோடியை சேர்த்திங்கன்னா 24 கோடி, அந்த 3 கோடி, அப்போ 32 கோடி இதுவே. இதை தவிர கம்பெனி பிரதிநிதிகள் 1 கோடியே 10 லட்சம் குடும்பங்கள் இருக்குது. கம்பெனி பிரதிநிதிகள் நான் சொல்கிறது டாப் நேஷ்னல் மேனேஜர் பிரசிடெண்ட்லேருந்து ஆரம்பித்து முன்னிலையில் வேலை பார்க்குற ஒரு ஐஎஸ்ஆர் சேல்ஸ் ஆஃபீஸர் வரைக்கும் 1 கோடியே 10 லட்சம் குடும்பங்கள் தான் இருக்குது. இது போல் டைரக்ட் அண்ட் இன்டைரக்டாக வேலை செய்கிற எத்தனை பார்த்திங்கன்னா மிகப்பெரிய 4th பேக்போன் ஆஃப் இந்தியன் எக்கானமி இந்த எஃப்எம்சிஜி ட்ரேடுங்கிறது. அதுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய பாதிப்பை புரிஞ்சுக்காமல் மத்திய அரசு ட்ரையல் பார்க்காம ஒரு பைலட் ப்ராஜெக்ட் பார்க்காம வந்து இந்த இ-காமர்ஸ் நிறுவனங்களை அனுமதித்து பெரும் பிரச்சனை வந்தது. நாங்கள் வந்து தேசிய அளவில் ஒரு சங்கமாக எங்களுடைய வணிகர்கள் முன்னேற்றத்திற்கோசரம் பாதுகாப்புக்கோசரமாக பல எதிர்ப்புகள் பல போராட்டங்கள்லாம் செஞ்சுன்னு வந்தால் கூட அது ஒரு பக்கம் போராட்டம் தனி. ஆனால் இந்த இ-காமர்ஸ் நிறுவனங்களையும் நம்மளுடைய வணிகர்கள் திறம்பட சமாளிக்க வேண்டும் என்ற நோக்கத்தை மையமாக வைத்து நானும் என்னுடைய தேசிய தலைவர் தைரஷீல் பாட்டீல் அவர்களும் உழைச்சி எப்படி வந்து நம்மளுடைய வணிகர்களுக்கு இந்த ஜெப்டோ, ஓலா அது போன்ற நிறுவனம், பிளிங்கிட் இவங்கெல்லாம் என்ன ஆப்பை பயன்படுத்தி வணிகத்தை செய்கிறாங்களோ, அவங்க ஒன்றும் வணிகமே செய்யலை. உண்மையை சொல்லலாம், இன்னும் அவங்க செஞ்சுன்னு இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் நாங்கள் உருவாக்கிய 75 வருடத்தில் சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள் உருவாக்கிய வணிகத்தை ஹைஜாக் தான் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. வந்து 20 லட்சம் கோடி இருந்த வணிகத்தை 40 லட்சம் கோடியாக இன்னும் மாற்றலை. இதுலேருந்து தான் அபகரிச்சிருக்காங்க. ஆனால் இதை வந்து எதிர்க்கதை தவிர கவர்மெண்ட் பாலிசியை போய் மாற்றணும் அப்படிங்கிறதெல்லாம் தவிர நம்மளுடைய வணிகர்களுக்கு ஒரு பிரமாதமான ஆப்பை கொண்டு வந்து ஒரு எப்படி இன்றைக்கி நீங்கள் பார்க்குற யூபிஐ கியூஆர் கோட் மூலமாக நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுற பாருங்க, பேடிஎம் எல்லாம் எப்படி வந்து இன்றைக்கி அது சக்ஸஸ் ஆனதுக்கு என்ன காரணம்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? த்ரூஅவுட் இந்தியா சக்ஸஸ் தானே, வேர்ல்டுலேயே இது பெரிய சக்ஸஸ் இந்த டெக்னாலஜி. ஏன் சக்ஸஸ் அப்படின்னால் சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள் அதை அடாப்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. அதனால தான் இந்த சக்ஸஸ் இந்த மோடி அரசாங்கத்துக்கு கிடச்சிருக்க ஒழிய இது டெக்னாலஜிக்காக வெறும் இன்ஃபோசிஸ் வெறும் இது யூஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தால் சக்ஸஸ் வந்திருக்காது. ஒரு கோயில் வாசலில் விற்கிற பூக்கார அம்மா பயன்படுத்துகிறாங்க, ஒரு டீ கடை ஆள் பயன்படுத்துகிறான், அதனால தான் இது சக்ஸஸ்ஸு. அதுபோல் எங்களுடைய சிறு குறு வணிகர்கள் பயன்படுத்தக்கூடிய மிக எளிமையான ஒரு அருமையான சாஃப்ட்வேரை உருவாக்கணும்னு ஒரு 18 மாத காலமாக நானும் தைரஷீல் சார் உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு ஒரு டெக்னாலஜி டீமோட ஒர்க் பண்ணினோம். அதோடைய வெளிப்பாடை தான் நீங்கள் இப்போ பார்க்க போகிறீங்க. ஸோ ஐ நவ் கிவ் தி ஃபுல் ப்ரொசீடிங்ஸ் ஃபார் த grab deal to be introduced. Then the full flow explanation will be done by the CEO who created this software along with nearly 174 software engineers, and it has costed close to 5 crores to bring this software. So adallam vandu I want Dhairashil to take over further proceedings. Before we say Janaganamana, I will once again come.
Very important. What he says is, if you look at it in India, there is almost around 40 crore households are there, out of which he is talking about 8 or 10 crore of people were biggest employment opportunity was only in retail industry for the country. That cannot crash at any point of time. We need to protect it. We need to be scientific. We need to be professional in developing ourselves. I think, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Dhairashil. It is your platform now. We want you to take us and explain.
And after the presentations and details are over, once again an open house will be conducted for you to express. Thank you.
Thank you, Ganesh Ramji. Yeah. Thank you, Sridhar sir. I will not waste much of your time. I will start with a video which was a movement carried out by AICPDF to bring across the synergy between.
You have to tell which video.
First we will launch the logo.
Which video?
I have already given. I want you to play the first video.
No, before that we will launch the logo of GravD. No, we made it in English and Tamil.
Okay.
Your video. That we will promote it. Then
No.
you can-
After these 2 videos, then. So this was an activity which was done in January 2025 across the country by AICPDF, where we tried to generate.
हम रहेंगे हम रहेंगे हम रहेंगे
Yeah, it's there.
हमसे ही है ये धरती
Yeah, this activity was done across around 520 districts, where we could reach about 1.5 lakh distributors, about 50 lakh retailers. And why was this activity required is the basic thing that the challenges which are ahead of the FMCG general trade in per se. Because of the new business processes which have come down right now like hell on the general trade is the quick commerce, which has gained pace in last 5-6 years. Okay, we have the video.
हम रहेंगे हम रहेंगे हम रहेंगे हमसे ही है ये धरती हमसे ही है ये आसमान हमसे ही चलता है हर घर का सामान हम मेहनत के हैं सिपाही सपनों के रखवाले हर तूफान से टकरा कर बनाए नए उजाले हम हैं हम रहेंगे ये वादा है हमारा हर दिल में बसा है जुनून हर कदम पे सहारा हम हैं हम रहेंगे आवाज ये बुलंद रहेगी हर मुश्किल को हरा कर जीत अपनी अटल रहेगी जब देश थमा था तब हमने संभाला हर गली हर मोहल्ले में दिया उजाला खुद की जान की परवाह ना करके हर घर तक पहुंचाया जरूरतों का सहारा हमने भूख को हराया उम्मीदें जगाई दुनिया रुकी रही पर हमारी सेवा ना रुक पाई हम हैं हम रहेंगे ये वादा है हमारा हर दिल में बसा है जुनून हर कदम पे सहारा हम हैं हम रहेंगे आवाज ये बुलंद रहेगी हर मुश्किल को हरा कर जीत अपनी अटल रहेगी
Please play the second video. The outcome of this activity
In just 45 days, 512 districts, over 1100 meetings, 265,000 distributors engaged, 50 lakh retailers reached. Not through ads, not through noise, but by showing up, face to face, district by district, taluka by taluka. We didn't wait for change. We carried it on our shoulders. We told the truth about the silent storm tearing through India's traditional retail, about the unchecked rise of quick commerce, the crushing weight of deep discounting, and the quiet death of over 50,000 stores in Bengaluru alone. But this time, we didn't whisper in fear. We roared in unity. Hum hai hum rahenge isn't a slogan, it's a resistance. It's a reminder that India's economy was built on the back of the Kirana store, on the trust of the distributor, on the strength of the retailer. This is more than a campaign. It's a movement to reclaim dignity, demand fairness, and defend our future. Because we are 10 million strong. Because we are 400,000 distributors deep. Because we are 350,000 sub-distributors united. We are the heart of Indian commerce. And we are here to stay. Hum hai, hum rahenge.
हम हैं हम रहेंगे हम रहेंगे हम रहेंगे
So this activity was done to show the entire business fraternity and the population that we are just not so-called unorganized sector. we also can be organized, and the best of the example is that the only success of UPI payments is done by the retailers and shop vendors, because without them, the UPI adoption would not have been possible. So the so-called narrative set by all of these people that unorganized sector cannot have or cannot adopt technology, that has been proven wrong by this. And in this connection where quick commerce has started doing business, where 4 or 5 segments are being calculated quick commerce. First and foremost is the convenience, which is called that quick commerce is of lot of convenience. Our establishment is called as general stores or convenience stores. Then second part is that quick commerce has been doing quick deliveries, or deliveries is lot of convenience. Yes, it is of convenience. But general trade has been doing deliveries since ages. 10 to 15% of the retailers are doing deliveries still from start. If we aggregate the entire deliveries done by all this 10 to 15% of retail trade, is at least 4x of what the entire quick commerce is doing. About loyalty, trust and service, the general trade, the shop, kirana shop near your house, because in India, if you get down from your house, within 50 meters you'll find a kirana store or a general store. So it has been of convenience since long, but only with lot of money, free money, the birth of deep discounting and predatory prices has started to finish up the competition of quick commerce. We have seen closure of shops in last year. About 2 lakh shops were closed across the country. This year, almost 10 lakh shops have closed by 31st of March 2026. And which is a alarming part, because the rate of shop closure is higher than the rate of population which has been going up. So we have gone to a lot of manufacturing companies, selective 5 to 10 companies. We wanted to bring up something which can strengthen the general trade, maintain the viability of the distributor, and give access to the company to their end consumer. So this was the basic idea to bring up GrabDeal. I'll leave that entire presentation part to Satish. But we are fortunate enough that a lot of companies have believed in this thought. Thanks to Ganesh Ramji and Manoj ji, we are able to launch this successfully in Bangalore, though it is under a pilot stage. We have completed about a month, 2 months over there. We are planning to launch it across the country in next 1 year. So here, at present, we have 3 companies on the platform, that is Reliance, RCPL, Nestle, Dabur. We have already in the process of signing Colgate and Hona's Cosmetics. We are in discussions with Hindustan Lever, ITC and Marico. So these are the 7 companies which have supported this project from the start. And we will be having numerous regional companies in this, because we also want to strengthen the regional and local companies to take them to the consumers directly. So I will request Satish ji to kindly explain the entire process. And after that, Ganesh Ramji already have explained you a lot of things on that. So after that, we can have a discussion. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. thank you to Ganesh Ram sir for organizing this wonderful event. Okay, sure.
Was created and sponsored by Surang Studio. If you want to create AI videos for your brand, please contact us. The numbers are on your screen.
Knock knock. Hey, it's your neighborhood buddy. Grab deals. Need home essentials? Don't go far. Your best deals are just 2 kilometers away. From stores, to your doorstep at prices that make you smile. Great deals only on Grab Deals. Delivery is definitely possible. Else you pick it up with no any hustle. Thinking, why do you need this app? Because every order you place makes a small business grow. So, grab your phone and download instantly. Get a big deals only on Grab Deals. Grab Deals. Great deals near you for people like you. Available on Google Play Store and Apple iOS.
This AI video was created and sponsored by Surang Studio. If you AI video was created and sponsored by Surang Studio. If you want to create AI videos for your brand, please contact us. The numbers are on your screen.
Knock knock. Hi, நான் தான் உங்க ஏரியா கடைகளோட ஆப். என் பேரு Grab Deals. வீட்டுக்கு தேவையான பொருட்கள் வேணுமா? உங்க வீட்டை சுத்தி 2 கிலோமீட்டர்ல இருக்கிற கடைகளே இருக்கு. அங்கதான் சூப்பர் டீல்ஸ். இந்த ஆஃபர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு வேற எங்கேயும் கிடைக்காது. பெஸ்ட் பிரைஸ், ரியல் சேவிங்ஸ். இந்த சூப்பர் டீல்ஸ் தான் நாங்க கொடுக்கிற Grab Deals. டெலிவரி இருந்தா அவங்க வந்து தருவாங்க. இல்லனா நீங்க கூட போய் வாங்கிக்கலாம். இந்த ஆப்னால என்ன யூஸ்னு யோசிக்கிறீங்களா? ஒரு சிறு கடைக்கு கொடுக்கிற வரவு ஒரு குடும்பத்துக்கு நாம தர ஆதரவு. செய்வோமா? இன்னைக்கே டவுன்லோட் பண்ணுங்க. உடனே ஆர்டர் போடுங்க. நான் தான் உங்க ஏரியா நண்பன் Grab Deals. Great deals near you for people like you. Available on Google Play Store and Apple iOS. And check your super deals today.
This AI video was created and sponsored by Surang Studio. If you want to create AI videos for your brand, please contact us. The numbers are on your screen.
Evening, everyone. Thank you to Ganesh Ram sir for organizing such a wonderful event. And firstly, I would like to thank the entire AIDA team. Patil sir and Ganesh Ram sir have been leading this vision. We have Manoj ji here, who is part of the core AIDA team, for giving us the opportunity and the privilege to build this platform. And apart from AIDA side, Sridhar sir is here. He's been really helpful in guiding us to now roll this out. And I would also like to thank all the companies who have supported this so far. From RCPL side, Rajesh and Prasanna are here. From the companies team, I mean, many companies, not just RCPL, but Dabur, Nestle, then we have Colgate, we have Mamaearth, we have Marico, HUL and ITC have also been very encouraging. So as Patil sir said, all the companies also have put in all their support, and it is really an important journey for us to strengthen the general trade. As Sridhar sir just mentioned, we have around 1.3 crore retail stores. We have around 4 lakh distributors, and overall, if you consider the population which is in this business, it will be around 30-40 crore Indians who are either directly or indirectly connected with general trade. So for us, it is a privilege to work together to create an ecosystem which brings all the general trade together, and it will have the maximum impact not just over the people who are directly involved in the business, but around 1/4 of our country. So it is really a large vision which is going to be challenging, but with all the support of all the visionaries around, I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to successfully achieve this. Let us start with the presentation of what we have done as a platform, where we are right now, and where we want to take this ahead. So all of it is part of the presentation. Okay. So this slide just gives the map of overall retail store population in India. As I said, we have around 13 million retail stores, out of which 1.7 million stores are in metros, around 1.2 million are in tier 1, and a large chunk of around 10 million retail stores is in tier 2 and beyond. Okay, now as we have already witnessed, post-pandemic, there has been a lot of growth in the digital sector. So many quick commerce players, e-commerce players have come in, especially post-pandemic. So one way to look at it is, okay, the retailers have, the general trade has lagged behind, and the quick commerce and e-commerce players have taken advantage of the digital, sort of phenomena which has happened in post-COVID. The other way is to say that, okay, why not bring technology to all the people in the general trade itself? Now, if you want to put it in context, if you put all the other quick commerce players or e-commerce players, they will have maybe around 2,000, 3,000 dark stores from which they supply to the consumers. Compare it with 1.3 crore retailers. And imagine if all these retailers are brought together on a single platform, how much strength this will bring in terms of giving not only convenience to the end consumer, but also it will give strength to the entire general trade population. So here we have listed the challenges and of course the solutions which we are bringing for this fraternity. First challenge is fragmentation. So you have 13 million retail stores, but the trade is fragmented. They are not unifyingly connected on a single platform. The other part is the retention of the customer and the services which technology-driven solutions are providing to the customer. Mainly two things which come up as the impactful things from the convenience and the price perspective. One is the convenience of deliveries, which the quick commerce players are giving based on whenever you order, you can just order from your phone and get deliveries at home. And the second is the discounting aspect, where you get products cheaper on quick commerce platform. So both the aspects we have handled while doing the Grab Deals platform. We will look at the platform further. So basically the key goal of this platform is to get everybody in general trade on a single unified platform. So you have companies, you have distributors, you have retailers, and you have consumers. All of them operating uniformly on a single digital platform where it will connect the entire strength of the physical presence, logistical presence, and the emotional connect which we all have with our nearby Kirana store since our childhood. All of it will come together to make it a seamlessly working solution. Okay, we can move ahead. Okay, this overall I will explain how this process works and how we bring all of it together. So firstly, the companies, the FMCG brands get onboarded on the platform. So for now, we have got RCPL on the platform, we have got Nestle and Dabur on the platform, and 3-4 more companies are in process of getting integrated on the platform. So companies get onboarded on the platform, companies create offers on the platform. Okay, so we can go to the next slide. All right, move to the next slide. Okay, Acha, go back. So once the companies get onboarded on the platform, we onboard the retailers on the platform. So here is the GIS of, one district where the retailers have been put on the platform. The retailer onboarding is done by the Grab Deal staff along with the company's sales team. So the staff goes to that specific geography and gets the retailers registered on the platform. Now the companies which have come in on the platform can see all the retailers which are registered here and then can map the retailers with the retailers within the company system. What advantage it brings to the company is, let us say in Bangalore, we are going to onboard around 25,000 retailers, around 1,000 of which have already been onboarded on the platform. Now, if a company covers only 15,000 retailers, then they will see by joining on the platform that, okay, there are 10,000 such more retailers who are already there, and which I am not covering. And for each retailer, go back. For each retailer, they see all the details on the screen itself, so they know that, okay, this is so-and-so retailer which I am not covering, and this is suitable for my coverage, and they can connect him on the platform. Once the retailers are there, present on the platform, companies are there, the retailers on their application have the ability to invite the consumers. Apart from the social media and digital marketing which GrabDeals will do, inherent strength is every retailer will have a network of around 200, 300 customers in the nearby geography. I mean, he will have those customers coming to him for decades. So the retailer from his application sends invite to all those 200-300 people which are actually buying from him. And this way, organically, the customers get connected on the platform. The retailer sends a personalized message to the customer on his WhatsApp through the application, and then the customer registers on the platform. Now, once the retailers are connected, consumers are connected, the company creates deals on the platform. So now, from various company executives whom we met, one of the key challenges the companies faced is when we want to run direct consumer promotion, one, we do not know whether the promotion actually went to the consumer, or whether the distributor could not pass it to the retailer, or retailer could not communicate to the customer. So the lack of vision or lack of transparency of whether the promotion reached the consumer, and second was lack of data of what promotion ran, where it ran, etc. What we have done is here we have given a feature for the companies to run targeted promotions to the customer on the platform by selecting, okay, I want to promote my product in this particular state or city or area, or even up to a level of pin code, that I have created this product, I want to run promotion in this specific geography for this specific demography. You can say, okay, I want to run it only in this age group or this gender, and with a specified budget. So I want to run it for 1 lakh rupees. And it ensures that this promotion will be adopted only by those customers in those geography on those retailer types. So the company creates the deals which are targeted to a specific audience, and the system ensures that the deal is consumed, then only the company spends on it. I will explain how. How it works is customers will download the GrabDeals app by getting the invite from the retailers. Customers see all the deals put in by the companies in their app. They can create a cart just like they do when they purchase for online. I mean, we are used to using so many quick commerce, e-commerce apps now. Once they create the cart, they generate a single QR code. So in my cart, I may have products of Nestle, Dabur, Reliance, I may have products of 10 other companies. I generate a single QR code. On my application, this is what we have done in phase 1, which is already live. I will explain what we intend to do in the phase 2 also. On my application, let us say I have taken a Nestle Kit Kat chocolate, I have taken a ghee from RCPL Independence brand, I have taken Dabur's Chyawanprash, I have taken Campa Cola. I generate a single QR code which tells me that total discount available is 80 rupees. Now I see on the app, these are the nearby stores where I can redeem this coupon. So I walk into the store, I show the QR code to the retailer. Retailer has the GrabDeal app. He simply scans the QR and accepts the redemption. When he scans the QR, the retailer will see I have taken these 4 products which are part of my purchase. So the retailer, let's say my bill was 200 rupees and the coupon amount was say 40 rupees. Retailer will collect 160 from me and redeem the coupon. That's it. Now the platform has the ability to transmit to every company that this particular customer at this particular retailer redeemed coupon for this product. And then the company passes the benefit back to the retailer. What is the advantage for the company? The system ensured that the coupon was actually redeemed first by the end customer, then the benefit was passed to the retailer. Second, the company has full traceability of at what location which customer redeemed the coupon. And finally, the company does not pass it back as cash to the retailer, but it gives the retailer a discounted product in his next purchase. So that means from the company perspective, it could target a promotion, it ensured that the promotion reached the customer, and it could generate sales back because it supplied those many additional products to the retailer. So here it is, I'll just quickly run through. So customer has the dashboard, he adds in the cart just like we do. Then the customer will generate a QR. The customer shows the QR to the retailer. Once the retailer scans it, then the QR gets redeemed. Now in phase 2, what we are going to do is, instead of going to the retailer for redeeming the coupon, the customer simply orders from home itself. Then the orders get transmitted to all the retailers in the nearby geography. The retailer who accepts the order, he will go and deliver at home. Now here, why to do it in 2 phases? The first exercise of getting the retailers on the platform itself is a massive exercise. Getting them used to operating the application and getting the customers used to going to the retailer and redeeming the coupon itself will, take its time to get evolved. And in second phase, we will do the order journey as well. Okay. In the second phase, another ambitious plan on this platform is even those customers who are using feature phones and not smartphones, we can generate OTPs on their mobile phones in an SMS form, and they can redeem the deals from their feature phone as well. Yeah, so as we said, when we implement the ordering part in second phase, we will also implement the payments part along with it. Now this is one important slide which shows how the settlement cycle works. That means how the money flows or how the transaction happens in the platform. So let's say, for example, here the brand is Nestle. So the company creates the offer. The offers are actually redeemed at the retailer point by the customer. Once the customer redeems the offer, company provides the reimbursement for the discount given by the retailer via the distributor in his next purchase. For example, to explain shortly, let's say only one customer, one retailer and one company. Company gave a discount of 20 rupees on a product. The customer went and redeemed that discount at that retailer. Retailer collects 20 rupees less from the customer. Company gives the product back as a next supply via the distributor and charges that 20 rupees less. So the retailer gets reimbursed fully. The distributor is happy because the company has to supply the reimbursement back via authorized channel. Distributor sales also increase. Retailer is happy because his sale increased because of the offer, and some of the retailers whom we have done the trial on in Bangalore, they said that there is a tendency of repeat purchase by those customers who have already started using the application. And at the same time, when you walk into a store and you get offers on 5 products, you are likely to purchase 3-4 more products which are seen in the app which you did not plan to purchase. So it results in additional sales and cross sales for the customer as well. Now these are the few benefits on the platform. We have covered it in detail in next end slides. Okay, this is the future roadmap for the product. So right now, as we are at this date, we have done the technology trials for the entire platform. One of the key aspects to achieve till this point was to get all the companies together on one platform and trust the platform. So at this moment, Nestle, Dabur, RCPL, Mamaearth, Colgate, all their technology team have audited the platform, found it safe, found it secure for them to share their data. In fact, for RCPL, I'll make a special mention here. Their CTO, Shashiji, who is not here, he's not well, but he himself has spent a lot of time in ensuring the platform remains neutral, platform remains auditable, and platform remains transparent for everybody to join in. Other large companies have also verified. So this is first time maybe in our country where all the companies are trusting a neutral platform. again, Patil sir's vision has been very important here to create a platform where anybody can participate democratically. Okay, these are a few of the modules which we want to introduce in future on the platform. We move to the next slide. Okay, this is one important module which we want to put up in the future. So I am putting it here, which may interest some of the manufacturers present here today, is a B2B ordering module. So I met, I think one gentleman from Fortune is also here. Their Southern Marketing Head, Mr. Deen Dayalan, I met in their office. He also said that they want to expedite this quickly. So right now what is happening is many companies are creating their own applications for retailer to order from the company, because if for whatever reason, if the salesperson could not cover that retailer in the beat, or salesperson was absent and retailer is out of stock, then there is no mechanism for retailer to directly order from the company. So that means the retailer also loses the sale because he cannot cater to the customer, and company also loses the sale for the retailer. The problem with those implementations is that if there are 50 companies which the retailer is buying from, I mean there will be many more. For the retailer, it is not practical to use 50 different applications and order one by one from 50 applications and track the order, etc. What we have done is, so these are, I mean, this is the key problem statement. Go next. See, what we have done is that from this single application, the companies will be able to publish their product portfolio and offers for the retailer. So the retailer offers are separate from the customer offers. So as a company, I publish offers for the retailers and I publish the products which I want to put on my B2B platform. The retailer from a single application can see all the products available there and can place order for any company. So let's say as a retailer, I select Nestle. I place my order for Nestle. It will go to the Nestle system. It will flow to the Nestle distributor and I'll get delivered. I can place the order from a single app. I can track the order from a single app, and I can do it for all the companies. Now for the companies, there is other advantage, that those retailers who are not part of the company network, they will also discover the company products. So on the retailer's application, when the retailer wants to see a specific product or a category, he can discover these companies provided and these are the product portfolios. So inherently it increases the coverage for the company in the retail segment. So basically the company publishes the catalog, retailer logs in, retailer checks all the products, and then he checks out and the order is routed via the company DMS to the distributor. But one smart coverage feature is retailer can browse the products, create the cart. But while checking out, if he is not covered by the company, the system will say that, do you want to get coverage from this company? And automatically the request goes to the company so that the company can cover the retailer. So here, I mean, because this forum is mainly represented by the company's representatives and the directors, so here we are just covering why your company should join on the platform. So these are the key benefits for the companies to come on the platform. The main key benefit is the promotions part, which is already live, where you can have targeted promotions to your customers via the platform without any pilferages and with full transparency. Second is auto discovery of uncovered retailers on the platform. So overall, this platform is going to cover entire 13 million retailers in India. As a company, even if the largest company, if you consider, which is maybe HUL in terms of coverage, no company covers more than 50-60 lakh retailers. So for every company on the platform, there is going to be 100% clarity in terms of data, in terms of photographs, latitude, longitude, details. We are also capturing the ID numbers like GSTIN number or PAN card, etc. For the company, it is one single source of truth, where in a single place they get all the retailer data on a single platform. So it will result them in discovering those retailers. Then finally, you have real-time data of orders, real-time data of analytics present on the platform. And then you have access to, as I said, 13 million retailers on the platform. And finally, the platform will evolve to many other features like ordering, getting orders from the retailers, getting interest from the retailers, etc. Then there are benefits, of course, as we discussed from the retailer perspective, from the distributor perspective, and also from the customer's perspective. Now, as a customer, finally, I mean, all of you are part of the supply chain itself. But as a customer, one key feature where, as a customer, where I personally observe is there is a lot of emotional connect, where as a customer, we want to order from our Kirana store, and we find it convenient to whenever we walk into the Kirana store, etc. But it will be great as a consumer if my Kirana store is equipped with technology which can give me the convenience and also the discount which I am getting otherwise on the other applications. Yeah. So thank you very much. I mean, any questions or any suggestions you have, please share in the open house. Thank you.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் அந்த வீடியோ ப்ளே பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஐ ரிக்வெஸ்ட் பிரியங்கா தீபக்கா who has come from London to speak a few words about the e-commerce and this app put together, because she has spent her career only in e-commerce. Yeah, she can come introduce herself about the background. Come. You can use this mic also.
Hey, hi everyone. I hope you can hear me well. I don't know if you want me to talk in Tamil or I'll just go for English, given that most of us in here understand the language. So, hi, I'm Priyanka Ganeshram. So, I have been working in the digital, the D2C e-commerce space since I graduated. So, I started my career in the technology side as a backend developer, and then I've moved more into the functional role where I worked in Marks and Spencer in their digital space to set up the omni-channel experience for them. And currently, I'm heading the business operations for Pokemon. We are like Shop Disney. We are the Shop Disney equivalent for the Pokemon brand, and we are the only online digital retailer for Pokemon across the non-Asian market, which is rest of the world except Asia. So I look after the Europe, UK, and some parts of the US and North American region. So just talking to my dad about this just a couple of days ago, I think, and then I had the opportunity to chat with Satish here. I just want to wish you all the best, and I want to say that what they are building here is something that's absolutely like powerful, because it's not easy to connect all the retailers in a country like India, which is unbelievably like huge in terms of manpower and also the amount of the stores and everything we have, because we have every nook and corner of these convenience stores and people operating on it. So I think like the initiative it's an excellent initiative for a D2C space, and you're also trying to convert it into not exactly a quick commerce, but similar to that, but providing an opportunity for all the convenience stores, distributors, and the retailers without destroying with the likes of other big brands or the big giants like Amazon. So, which I think is like brilliant. And the first and foremost is what you're building here is something that's unbelievably powerful in terms of, first of all, connecting all of your distributors and retailers as the data model. That data set is going to be something that is extremely, extremely powerful few years down the line. Once that's built, I think, yeah, the results and things that you can take this specific app, it's just limitless because it's going to be a really, really powerful platform and area for the evolving like India and digital. So I just want to like wish well. And I also really like the other initiative where my mom told me that every one of you here, all of you are like so experienced and you've achieved so much in your field. In spite of it, what surprised me was how you all volunteered and volunteering your time, which is the best gift you could give to the younger generation. And that I think is unbelievably powerful and amazing. That really touched me because I wish we had this kind of like support when I started out my career here. I just want to like really say thank you to all of you, like where you're giving the power of your time to upskill the younger generation and you truly want them to succeed and provide them an opportunity. And I think that is absolutely like fantastic. And I'm happy to say that the future is in great hand. And being an D2C fan or a fanatic who has just worked only in that platform, I'm thoroughly excited and the opportunities are limitless. And if something opens up, I'm always here to support. So thank you.
Basically, you know, Satish, off air. Hello, are you able to hear me? Okay. Basic on the, he was technical, come commercial. I just wanted to understand from this crowd, how many of you are using the QuickCom app today? Feel free, not to worry about it. Feel free. Okay. How many of you are using multi-QCOM on this particular part of it? Okay. Superb. Now, I think there could be an impression that many of you might be thinking that will this be possible in India or not? I want to break that ice just now. I'll tell you, in 2000, I got the first laptop. I had till then an assistant who was punching all my datas and all that kind of it. So when the company gave me a laptop, this gentleman came, that is my assistant came and said, "Sir, what are you going to do with this? You doesn't know anything about it. How are you going to Sir, ஒரே நிமிஷம் உங்களோட லாங்குவேஜை சொல்லிடுறேன் வாங்க இங்க. You know, one of the things which I wanted to tell you is why an app is required today is because of the reason is we have all the comforts. எல்லா சுகத்தையும் கடவுள் கொடுத்துட்டார். பட் ஒன்றை தொலைச்சிட்டோம். நம்மக்கிட்ட இருக்கிற நேரத்தை தொலைச்சிட்டோம். Or we don't have the patience. That is what is causing this particular thing. Otherwise, everything in life is good across. This is what I wanted to say across. So next podcastல வந்து இந்த நேரத்தை தொலைச்சதை திருப்பி எடுக்கிறதுக்கு நீங்கள் பாடுங்க.
நெக்ஸ்ட்டு ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ரொம்ப அதை பேசுவோம். சின்ன வயசில் we used to have a poem in our school time. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. அப்படின்னு தெரியல, நம்ம either we are chasing something or we are chased by something always. அதனால் but the real achiever, as I told you, is that he should be able to do what he is supposed to do, what he wants to do, and yet have some time left in his hand. அதுதான் ரியல் அச்சீவ்மெண்ட். அண்ட் பார்த்து ரசிக்க கற்றுக்கணும். ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி திங் we should enjoy. In the guise of leaving early, I was the first one to have dinner. Excellent dinner. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, and best wishes to you. We are happy that you have been with us across like. Yeah. Okay, now I come back to this particular part of it. Basically, QuickCom app versus Grab deals is what I wanted to really tell you across like. So when this gentleman asked me, how are you going to use your laptop? I told him only one thing. At that particular point of time, we did not had any smartphone or something like that. But I used to handle a digital diary. I told him, just like how I learned digital diary, I will learn the laptop. I think probably within 30 days, I learned the laptop on my own without not going anywhere across. Why I'm saying this is, everybody will understand how this app is going to work. Even the remotest retailer will learn it very fast because of the reason is, there's nothing difficult in this particular part of it. That's what I wanted to establish. I will come back. This particular part of it is break quick com versus grab deals. Let me take Chennai as an example. Chennai has got something like around 25,000 outlets, approximately, and about 120 to 130 pin codes. This QuickCom so far is having about 90 to 100 dark stores are available. Okay. Tomorrow, if we are able to round up something like about 3,000 outlets in Chennai, QuickCom will have a lot of challenges. How the companies supports the grab deal versus the QuickCom makes the difference actually. Because they can't, this 100 dark stores cannot fight 3,000 outlets, impossible. So that's what I wanted to emphasize on this particular part of it is, we need to understand how the GT business can be much more better than, because of the reason is, as she was talking about datas are available with the thing completely across, like the datas will help the managers here to run, because they are directly connected with two things. One is they are connected with the retailer, they are connected with even the consumer also indirectly, what is working, what is not working. And scientific approach, transparency are all going to be here in this particular part of it. I think people who have come here, please speak to your friends who are there in the industry and give us the lead also. We will talk to them. We will definitely reach across, whether it's a small company, mediocre company, or a big company, we will reach. And I'm very sure this will definitely be very successful. I hope you have understood what I said in a nutshell kind of it. 130 pin code versus 3,000 outlets. Just imagine it across. Manoj, with this, the platform is yours.
Thank you very much. Today, being the day wherein we are launching two platforms here. One is a FIRSST forum and the other is a grab deal. I'll take a few minutes to speak on the first initiative, which is all about upskilling and training. What is the hardest thing? Hardest part of our business life is not that we are not working, we are not doing, but it is learning. Hardest thing to do is not doing, but learning. And how do you define success? Can anybody say, how do you define success? Anyone? What is the formula for success? There's a mathematical formula that is equal to DGLPA. D stands for dream, G for goal, L for learning, P is plan, and then action. What happens is normally a business owner, he wants to become a successful business owner. But has he started with a dream? The probable answer would be no. Even if he has a dream, does he have a goal? And then even if he has a goal, is that goal a smart goal? Whether it is achievable, smart enough. And then even if you have a goal, whether he's putting himself to the learning process. After setting a goal, he goes into plan of action. And that is where he fails. So learning is very important skill that anyone, whether it's a business owner or a professional, any person, he has to upskill himself so that he remains relevant in the industry. So as FMCG distributor, I am a distributor in Odisha. Hello. So as a part of learning, when a few years back, when this e-com and quick-com started affecting our businesses, so we all got together, we did some brainstorming and came up with this idea of Grab Deal, which Patilji and Satishji would have taken you through the entire process. Now, what are we doing there? We have created a product, a platform, wherein all the 4 stakeholders are going to be present on one single platform. Bangalore, wherein we have onboarded 3 manufacturers as of present. So as a part of piloting, we are in the process of onboarding retailers, making them aware of what benefits he's going to have going forward when he sees consumers coming and redeeming those deals. And now to educate the retailers and the consumers, we have prepared some short videos in very simple language which explains the retailer the entire end-to-end process. I'll take you through those videos, which I think will be very helpful to you all. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll go back to the earlier part, wherein we are establishing an academy where we are going to help our budding young entrepreneurs, distributors to learn the skills of businesses. So business, like, it's just not like if you have capital. Probably during the old days, the father used to give an X amount to his son, open a shop. Very simple, he opens a kirana shop and he sits there, consumer walk in and he does his business. But nowadays, that's not feasible. He has to be innovative. And only when he is innovative can he get the maximum foothold. So what I'm trying to say is, even the young distributors who are coming on the platform, we need to train them how to manage and handle businesses. And nowadays, a small business, the viability is very difficult. But how do we manage a bigger business? You got to have a system and processes wherein 80% of the job is done on a systematic way. And it's only the 20% that the owner has to intervene. And with that concept in mind, if a business owner ventures out into any business, he will have success and he can expand himself to n number of businesses and stores. And probably whosoever has been successful in the business industry, they have adopted that approach only. And that approach has to be now imbibed in our young entrepreneurs who are even opening a small distribution point. So that is what our, through that forum, through that academy, we are going to teach our young distributors. Now I'll take you through some of the videos which we are in the, for educating the retailers and the consumers. The entire step-to-step process has been defined in a very clear and transparent and a very simple language. Yeah. Can you please, yeah? Yeah, please.
Dear retail partner, modern trade and quick commerce discounts are destroying the credibility and profitability of general trade. Today, the survival of neighborhood kirana stores is under pressure. To restore balance, AIDA brings a powerful solution. Introducing Grab Deal. FMCG companies will offer exclusive discounts directly to your customers purchasing from your store, and these discounts will be reimbursed through the distributors supplying you. More walk-ins, stronger loyalty, and fair competition with modern trade and Q-commerce. All leading FMCG companies are getting onboarded, with 100+ products coming with attractive schemes. Register on the Grab Deal app today and secure the future of your store. Together, let's strengthen general trade. AIDA Distributor Welfare Foundation.
Next. There's more videos.
Hey, it's me, your wallet. Yeah, I've been watching. Same grocery hire bill every month. You think I don't feel it? But guess what? I found something. Grab deals. Same items, nearby stores, but up to 20% cheaper. So next time you shop, maybe listen to me. Grab deals. Your wallet will thank you.
Meet two versions of you. One keeps adjusting the grocery list every month. The other shops are smart, uses Grab deals, find better prices nearby. Saves up to 20%. Less stress, more control. Same income, different choices. So the real question is, which version of you do you want to be?
There are two types of people in Bangalore. Type 1, make a grocery list, then cut half of it. Type 2, uses Grab deals and buys everything. Same budget, different approach. Because Grab deals shows better prices at nearby stores, up to 20% savings. So the question is, which one are you? Bazaar ki bachat, seedhe ghar tak.
Yeah, these are the videos which we are circulating among the retailers and the consumers, wherein they can see the advantages. See, the Grab deal is basically an effort wherein a collaboration has been established and a teamwork has been done so that we achieve. Now, can somebody tell me what is the full form of team? T-E-A-M. What it stands for? That's right, sir. A big round of applause for it. So this Grab deal is basically a team effort wherein together everyone will achieve more. Thank you very much.
I request my special invitee, Mr. Kannan Rajanethanam, is an ex-official of United Nations, to Valthurai. But it's not the end of the program. If anybody is hungry, kindly lift your plate, don't hesitate, and come back and sit here. It's a small gathering, and this gathering has to fulfill all the needs for people to understand the value of this program.
Thank you, Ganesh. Firstly, let me assure you that I will not be singing, so you can all relax. I know Ganesh for about a year now. He actually sought me out. I'm speaking in English for the benefit of those who are not from here. So he sought me out, and since then we've become good friends. I'm amazed by his drive, his energy, his, I wouldn't even say dream, ambition. So we've been doing for the last several months a number of YouTube videos, both in English and in Tamil. And I keep asking him, who watches these videos? Is there an audience? And he tells me, you just have to be consistent. And in the end, you will be rewarded. He's a great dreamer. Our earlier speaker was talking about learning and then dreaming, etc. So I worked with the UN for about 28 years. What we found out, I worked in conflict and post-conflict situations in those 28 years. I worked in Bosnia, Afghanistan, Iraq, Sudan, Somalia, Kosovo, Croatia, Macedonia, Cyprus. One thing that unites even enemies, even foes, is trade. There's a saying in Tamil, that says, the money begotten from selling a dog doesn't bark. Naai vitra kaasu kulaikadu. So, trade unites even rivals. Trade unites even foes. Trade unites even enemies. And we saw this all the time in peacekeeping and peace building. People who would have otherwise killed each other were willing to trade together to make some money, to make their life better. Look at the world around us. After the Second World War, after the Americans bombed Japan, you would have thought, I was in Hiroshima several months ago, you would have thought that the Japanese would never speak to the Americans ever. You would have thought after 19 and a half years of the American war in Vietnam, that the Vietnamese will never speak to the Americans. They are the largest trade partners. America happens to be the largest trade partner of Japan. America happens to be the largest trade partner of Vietnam. You can forgive enemies. You can forgive people that you don't like, because together commerce improves and helps you flourish. Not just you, the community that you hail from, and all those who are dependent upon you. And there are 10 Tirukurals in Kural. Kural number 120 to 130. And the first Kural is, Varnigam Seivarku. Varnigam Seivarku, Varnigam Perni, Piravum Tamapol Seyin. In English, a merchant's best merchandise is tending others' goods as his own. And since you're distributors, I'm sure it applies more to you than to anyone else. I thank Ganesh for this opportunity to see you all. It's been a lovely evening today. And I wish you all the very best. And along with you, the families that are dependent upon you, your traders, the entire community that rests on your shoulders. May you conquer the world. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Kannan. As you said, the short term we have become great friends. He's a great historian too. If you watch his YouTube channels, you will come to understand the depth of his knowledge in history, world history. Okay. This grab deal, I was telling you that there is an involvement of a huge number of software engineers, and the cost also I mentioned. Tamil Nadu Consumer Product Distributors Association, for the past 34 years, we have never been able to accumulate any funds for us. There is no corpus fund to conduct meetings in hotels that charge you 3,000 rupees per plate. Same way, our All India Distributors Association also doesn't have any corpus fund. But we are never worried about that. We have created such activities and gained the respect of almost 98% of the manufacturers. So whatever may be our project, when we request, there are so many good hearts available in this FMCG trade to contribute and support our genuine cause. And in 34 years, I have got with the blessings of my Guruji Mahapariva and a few more. I believe too much now in the Guruji's only at this age of 66. I understand what I lacked at the age of 30 and what we are able to know. So with the blessings of my Guruji, my long time dream of bringing a FMCG Traders Academy has come to a reality, and Mr. S. Sridharan, 55 years in this trade, has volunteered to conduct the activities of this forum and also grab deal activities. Along with S.B. Chandrasekharan, they are all youngsters. Mr. Sridharan is only 74. Mr. S.B. Chandrasekharan is only 75. And T. Rajendran is only 70. And the other people who have touched 60. I am 66. So this young group is fighting out for the next generation, fully. With or without money, our dreams will come true. So money is not a criteria. If you believe in putting a hole in a big rock, tunnels are built. And I happened to visit Himachal Pradesh and saw 9-kilometer Atal tunnel, bypassing the full mountain and going to the other side. So this grab deal and also the success of this grab deal in the future, because this is not a small project as it looks. The servers need to be very big. We are going to fight against giants who have at least lost 10,000 crores to kill us. Only one person, Zepto alone. In that area we have entered as a, IDA is also a not-for-profit organization, like FMCG Forum. It's a non-profit organization. So the initial financial support was given by a new entrant to FMCG trade, that is Reliance Consumer Product Limited. So it is a gift for this FMCG trade and industry by Reliance Group. Its FMCG division founder CEO, Mr. T. Krishna Kumar, a long-term friend of mine. I wish to place on record our thanks for the entire Reliance Group in supporting us, because this project to succeed, every year we require minimum 20 crores. How much? Minimum 20 crores every year we require to make this a success. For 10 years, because software has to be frequently updated, the strength has to be built. The more and more users, more and more activity, there will be a time when 24 hours, what is that, call center will happen. And today itself we are getting into that call center mode and paying money. So we are all rendering only service for our society, so that we are able to leave the next generation in a good position. We cannot be like a government. They will have crores and crores of problem. If they attend the major problem, vote will come. Here we have only a FMCG, and I have ensured that in my life I do not divert my focus from this traders body. So I have not taken any Lions Club, Rotary Club, any activity I will not take. Only anywhere in India, anytime you call, I am there with our people to do. Whether it is a company salesman or a company vice president or my distributor, whoever it is. I have taken a vow in 1992 when I formed this organization today, and these things were possible only because of my wife supporting me. She took care of business and allowed me to do this social service. Okay, now I call upon Reliance Consumer Product Limited executives in IT department who are also involved in this project to come. Both of you come and express a few words.
Hello. Hello. Good evening, everyone. So, very much happy. So, very much happy to be part of representing RCPL over here. So, Reliance Consumer Products. So, my boss supposed to be here. So, he's not well. That's why we both representing. So, currently, we the implementation part. So, I only leading the team. So, he's my colleague Prasanna. My name is Rajesh Prem. I am from Chennai only, but past 10 years I am in Bangalore. So as Satish told, so what are the day-to-day activities we are doing currently? So there is two parts will be there. The first part is that so RCPL distributors, so we are onboarding into GrabDeals platform. Apart from that non-RCPL, so other companies onboarding, so that also, so we are receiving the data from the other company data and we are trying to onboard the other retailers into the RCPL platform. So it is a very much helpful to onboard the other company retailers into this RCPL. So company also getting benefited. And so the schemes, okay, so I am into the FMCG industry past 16 years I am working. So I am with Unilever, Nestle, Dauber, Samsung. So multi companies I worked so far. So in that, so whichever the schemes, whichever company is giving, so will not directly reach to the end users. That means distributor level I am speaking. So distributor level to retailer level it won't go because there itself they will create their own shops. That scheme will get scattered. So in this Grab deals, which I realize is that the transparency is there. So what consumer will get, consumer itself can able to see. And so the transparency to the retailers also and transparency to the distributor. So all four levels, the transparency will be there. So no hidden things will be there. So and so one more thing, so from the art, so while we crossing the retailers, so I also using so many platforms, online platforms nowadays, but so I am crossing my retailer. So whenever I say from childhood days we are seeing it. So even though we are buying from outside, okay, so he used to communicate. So good morning. So these things are day-to-day activity used to communicate with the local retailers. But so we also feel that we can't be able to help it. Because the thing is that, see, if I purchase from the other applications, okay, so for the product MRP 20 rupees, but my retailer not able to give. The MRP only they will give until unless something printed on the product. So now the Grab Deals is the platform. He can able to give product. So if I so he also holds the weightage. So 20 rupees MRP product. He also give right now at 16 rupees or 18 rupees. Some discounts he can. So then so what will happen? So I will not go to other platforms. So even my shopkeeper, so nearby retailers itself giving the discount. So why I will move to the other vendors. So it will be the good platform. And so now the pilot session is going on. We are getting the good response from the distributor point. But so moreover, we are from the digital platform, but we are at the groundwork and we are trying to push. Daily we are going to the distributor point. We are training the CSOs as how to do it, even though we are going to shop by shop to onboard it, initial phase. But we are getting the good response. Thank you, Satish ji. Thank you, Ganesh.
Thanks for traveling by road and coming here to wish us. Thank you very much, Rajesh and Prasanna. Yeah.
Same purchase 300 rupees I will purchase online. I will get at least 50 rupees discount. I will use for some other the group to give it, because the company itself directly giving the discount, so he can't say, so I can't able to give it. He also getting benefit, so we also getting a benefit. So obviously I don't want to waste the time. If I go and I will interact daily basis, so it will build the relationship more.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you, Prasanna. You want to speak a few words? Speak.
So hello everyone and good evening. First, vanakkam ellarukkum, because I've seen a lot of people speaking in English, but this is why my boss has sent me is to speak and converse in Tamil, so that it becomes easier for everyone to understand. So a few words to the IDA team here. We have a saying in Tamil called Vandare Vazha Vaikkum Chennai. So IDA has come to Chennai. So I hope that the Tamil Nadu will make it a big success and it becomes huge across India as well. And one more thing is that நம்ம எல்லாம் பார்த்துருக்கோம், தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து நிறையா வந்து கம்பெனிஸ் இருக்குது, பட் how much of them are representing nationwide? So this platform will be pivotal on that. இந்த பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் உங்களுக்கு இந்தியா வைஸ் கொண்டு போகிறதுனால even the local brands will have a national voice. So make use of this platform, put your products, let Tamil Nadu grow and let India grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Prasanna. Very, very nice points you have mentioned. Now we will go for a short open house regarding Grab deal. I invite Lotte RSM, Mr. L. Venkatesan, to come and express his words about Grab deal. Please come.
Good evening to all of you. Thanks for the opportunity for inviting me to attend this meeting. And really today there is a lot of e-commerce, quick commerce is going in the market, and people are using it actually. This is one of the good initiative from the distributor association side. I think they have started. I think this is going to be the very success, because among the now only people are using the e-commerce because of the companies, main corporate people are only today they are selling. But when they are going to implement to all the retailers, I think this will be the one of the biggest success. I think we can see highly this, consumer distributor flag will be flying in the country to make this, most of the consumers maybe will get the benefit out of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You inform your company higher-ups, we will come and meet as a team about this.
Sure. We will definitely do that, sir.
Thank you very much. I request brand care consultant, Mr. Shivaraman, to come here. He has been in this, he looks very young. He also has about 50 years of experience in that.
Good evening, all of you. Thank you for the opportunity. I didn't expect it rather. Okay. See, I could go through these two initiatives. Okay. Being a consultant, okay, I also see a lot of scope for or collaboration, as you said, okay. And especially I would like to mention one thing about Mr. Sridhar has said, that the distribution is like a jungle. Definitely I enjoyed that word, okay. Nothing is known to other, okay. We have been working for a couple of brands so far in my short tenure, okay. If you are able to address all these things which are put on the screen, definitely it would benefit the entire FMCG segment as well as our whole business. And in the Grab deal also, I could see a lot of, positive points. Okay, still I have got some clarification, which I will definitely get connected with the concerned and get it clarified.
He can clarify.
Okay.
Manoj can clarify.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Okay.
And thank you for the opportunity and all the very best for both the initiatives. Thank you.
So I request Mr. T. Rajendran to come here and express a few words about our Grab deal from the company angle. Sir, yeah, Adi, come. GRB, come. He is a state head for GRB. Adi is also known to me for at least 25 years.
Good evening
evening to all. First of all, thank you very much to Ganesham sir for giving me this opportunity to have invited me for this excellent launch. See, both of the activities is a highly innovative, and the benefit which the retailers, that the care which this team is taking care of about GT. So far the concern of GT business is they are not getting proper support from anyone, but this team is really created a big benefit to the retailers where they can also, because we are all very close relatives, like RCPL team said. So we are very close associated with my nearby grocery owners called like Annachi. So we have very, support is really good, and they also can get under the muscle power which we have as a GT in terms of distributors, in terms of outlet numbers, so in terms of products and everything is muscle power is much better than what quick commerce is doing right now. This team definitely we can beat, and we can do a great achievement through these two activities. So thank you very much for your innovative idea and the execution. So definitely it will get a big success. Thanks to all.
Okay. Thank you, Adi, for your
Thank you.
nice, yes, it's very good. I request ex-Perfecti national manager who has taken voluntary retirement and assisting us in this TNCPDA first forum, Vasu TS, to express about the Grab deal. And
thank you. I'm having a lot of questions. I don't want any answer, especially from you. Companies, firstly, data is available in plenty. So there is going to be a data privacy related questions from various people, since biggies like Reliance, Nestle and whatnot. I'm sure the people from the corporate side here can be assured that the data privacy is maintained. When I say data privacy, whether it is for the consumer or for the customer, it is maintained. It is data sanctity of their own, what they sell, etc. is going to be maintained. I think that has to be kept in mind. Exactly. So it is perfectly complied with. So this is taken for granted. I am talking now, since he said ex-Perfecti, I am talking from a company perspective, not from the association perspective, because it is really taken care. I am sure this is the first step. Second, there is a tailor-made discount, which means it's hyper-local. Put it in perspective, it is highly, thought through, and so it is hyper-local. So that's going to be another benefit. So whether I'm going to spend on my media, whether I'm going to spend on digital, whether I'm going to spend on trade, I know where to spend, how to spend, because I have the data, which is PAR. Okay. Then the difference between ONDC and this, I'm sure most of you are aware of ONDC. Unfortunately, it is a non-starter, but I'm sure this is very specific to FMCG, while ONDC is an overall platform. There are learnings from there possibly, but definitely that has thought through well. So again, kudos to the AITA and the set of team worked on that. Can the association invite company people to see the pilot happening in Bangalore? Something, please think about it. That's why I'm saying I'm not asking answer.
Quite good.
I'm putting my views from
session.
both sides.
Good session.
Okay, so that see it to believe it, as simple. Then what is the benefit to my distributor sales rep? End of the day, he is the one or she is the one who is going to go and get it done. Onloading the retailer, uploading the data and whatnot, etc. What is it in it for him or her? I think that has to be thought through from the company perspective in the form of an incentive, whatever, onboarding charges, etc. You can think about it. Then what is the support from the government? Because this directly impacts 1/4 of the population. Whereas when it was modern trade, there was a level playing field that was not available. Meaning, if the foreign direct investment was allowed directly in multi-category, there was no level playing field of experience. So companies like Reliance, companies like DMart, companies like the Indian players were given that level playing field for the period of 10 years till 2007. Then the government opened it. That's how the foreign direct investment came to that. Unfortunately, as Ganesh said in the beginning, probably e-com was not thought through. Since 1/4 of the population of the country is going to be directly or indirectly touched upon, what is that government can do? I'm sure as a larger forum, association can take care of it. How e-com company sees it as a threat or coexistence is what something to mull over it, are some of my thoughts, Ganesh.
Thank you. See, friends, you be assured why this Grab deal will be a huge success is mainly because the deal that is going to be available in Grab deals in future will not be available in other Q-commerce platforms. So the consumer will be interested to come into this platform. I request Mr. Chandru, Senior Consultant and Vice President of Achi Group, to express a few words about the Grab deal.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ganeshram. The Grab deal is going to be a visibility for the dark stores which we currently not having for the Amazon or whatever talking about. At least this visibility of dark stores lying in the street of each town, we have a good visibility, one. Two, the assortments. Because currently that Zepto or Blinkit giving a limited assortments, whereas the provision stores having a huge assortments, the consumer have a choice to buy. And as rightly also said, that data management is how you are going to manage it. That is more because always each company have a different viewpoint on this data management and the secrecy of data management. So that's an important one. And especially these products, and the Reliance guy has mentioned that, like Achi was most of a regional player, moved to other areas. It helps to get into that other things. Tomorrow there is a meeting with Mr. Isaac, with Dirashil and Mr. Ganeshram. Maybe it helps to build that business through Grab deal. This is what I am looking at it. Let's see how it goes, because the positiveness of this deal was reach more outlets, because the FMCG have a huge platform. So let us do that as a jointly, we'll win over the game. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanan sir. Nice seeing you. God bless.
Sir, I request SBC to come and speak a few words about the Grab deal. Quick, sharp points.
I'm glad that we are launching two very important initiatives. One is about something which is very close to my heart, as well as something which is very close to my heart, as well as Mr. Ganesh Ram's. Even during my podcast, he was telling me about how to start the FIRSST academy training platform. I think that we have launched today, and we have got a lot of ideas, myself and even Sridharan and others. They got a lot of ideas as to how to scale it up, how to build it, scale it, whatever it is. I think this will be a great success, and it will benefit the entire industry and the manufacturers and marketers. It will be helpful. As regards Grab deals, I'm sure that there is some kind of a response, some kind of a initiative has been taken. Only one difference that I see is that the e-commerce guys are all aggregators, which means they are able to aggregate very wide range of products, and then they are able to even offer something which is below their purchase price because of whatever reason. They will call it customer acquisition, and they will burn the cash. So that benefit the distributors don't have, which means in order to provide that kind of an assortment or a wide range, we need to how to invite people through promotions or even advertising and whatever it is, how to get on board so many manufacturers. Today we are talking about Unilever, Imami, Dabur, Nestle, handful we are talking about. How to get thousands of, today India has got 2,000 D2C brands. D2C, they are not small brands. 2,000 D2C. And D2C is looking for expanding through a network like Grab deals. So how to onboard these people, how to invite them through social media, promotion or whatever it is, invite them to get into Grab deals platform, and then provide that kind of a choice to the consumer. I think that could be one major area to succeed in this area. Like Mama Earth, you mentioned about Mama Earth coming into this place. So similar to Mama Earth, there are a lot of others, we should invite those people. That is where the success of Grab deal will come, because we need to offer a fairly wide range, like if you are looking at Amazon and Flipkart and Zepto, we need to do that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Jamlinga sir, shall we give the mementos? So, open house for Grab deal. Are you happy? Yeah, you come. As a consumer, my wife, who knows this industry very well, wants to express a few words. She is aware of the fight I am giving because of the information she was giving.
So all your secrets are going to come out now.
ஆக்சுவலாக ஒரே ஒரு சின்ன சஜஷன் என்னென்னா, கிராப் டீல் ஆப்பில் ஸ்விக்கி, ஜொமேட்டோ, அமேசான்லலாம் இல்லாத ஒரு இது என்னென்னா, ஆக்சுவலாக நாங்கள் வந்து அது கன்சியூமர்ஸாக இருக்கிறதுனால என்னோடய ஆங்கிளில் நான் சொல்லிகிட்டு இருந்தது, ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஒரு லிஸ்ட் அவுட் எடுத்துக்கோங்க, என்னென்ன ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் வந்து டே டு டே இதில் வேணும். அண்டு எல்லா ஹவுஸ் ஒய்ஃப்க்குமே பிராண்டட் வேணும்னு அவசியமே கிடையாது. 3 விஷயம்தான். குவாலிட்டியில் காம்ப்ரமைஸ் ஆகக்கூடாது, அண்டு ரீச் ரொம்ப, ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் லேடிஸ்க்கு வந்து இப்போ வேணும் அப்படின்னா அது வேணும் இப்போது, அந்த மாதிரி அந்த ஒரு குவிக் இது இருக்கணும், ஸ்பீடு இருக்கணும், அண்டு ப்ரைஸ் வைஸும் பெஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கணும். ஸோ அவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி நீங்கள் பிராண்டட் இல்லாமல் இப்போ எக்ஸிபிஷன் டிசம்பரில் நடந்தது இல்லையா, அதில் வந்து பிராண்டட் இல்லாத ப்ராடக்ட்ஸு பட் ரொம்ப பெஸ்ட் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் நிறைய இருந்தது, டிஸ்பிளே ஆயிருந்தது, ஷாப்ஸ் இருந்தது, நிறைய நான் யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இப்போ இவருக்கு சாம்பிள் நிறைய வரும், புதுசாக ஒரு கம்பெனி வந்தது, அந்த சேல்ஸ் இவர் வந்து பார்த்தாருன்னா எங்களுக்கு சாம்பிள் வரும், அதில் நிறைய ப்ராடக்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணி சொல்லுவோம், எங்களோட ஒப்பீனியன் கொடுப்போம், அதில் ரொம்ப நல்லாயிருக்கும். ஆனால் அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸை வந்து அவங்களுக்கு வெளியில் கொண்டு வர்றதுக்குரிய ஒரு பேசிக் மேன் பவரும் இருக்காது, மேபி இந்த பவரும் இல்லாமல் இருக்கும். அதை வந்து இவங்க நல்ல டீல் போட்டு அதை கன்சியூமருக்கு கொண்டு போனாங்கன்னா 2 விஷயம், ஒன்று கிராப் டீலில் மட்டும்தான் அது கிடைக்கும்னு இருக்கும், 2வது அந்த மேனுஃபேக்சரர்ஸ்க்கு ஒரு ஆட் மாதிரியும் ஆச்சு இல்லை, அவங்க ப்ராடக்டை ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இது வழியாக கொண்டு வரலாம். அது வந்து நிஜமாகவே ரொம்ப நல்லா ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகும். நிறைய ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் இருக்குது. நீங்கள் இப்போ அந்த ஆயில் கம்பெனிஸ் எடுத்தீங்க அப்படின்னாக்க இப்போ எல்லாருமே இதயமுக்கு தான் போகிறாங்கன்னு இல்லை, நீங்கள் நல்ல ப்ராடக்டாக நல்ல இதில் கொடுத்தோம் அப்படின்னீங்கன்னா அந்த மாதிரி டெஃபினட்டாக இருக்கும். அது இந்த என்ன அப்படின்னாக்க ரீச் மாத்திரம்தான், கொஞ்சம் ஆட் அண்ட் ரீச் வேணும் இதுக்கு, அவ்வளோதான். டெஃபினட்டாக. ஏன்னா இப்போது ஜொமேட்டோலாம் நான் வாங்கினதில்லை, ஸ்விக்கி அண்ட் அமேசான் தான் வாங்குவேன். அமேசானில் அம்மா அப்பாவை தவிர எல்லாமே கிடைக்கும். நீங்கள் உள்ளே போனீங்கன்னா அம்மா அப்பாவை தவிர அத்தனை விஷயமும் உள்ளுக்குள்ளே கிடைக்கும். பட் நிறைய அதில் வந்து நான் ரொம்ப பார்த்த விஷயம் என்ன, வியந்த விஷயம்னா, ஒரு விஷயம் எடுத்தீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஒரு பேக்ரவுண்ட் ஃபார் ஃபெஸ்டிவல் அப்படின்னு போட்டிங்கன்னா ஆயிரக்கணக்கில் வரும். 5 ரூபாயில் ஆரம்பித்து 5000 ரூபாய் வரைக்கும் இருக்கும். அது டெஃபினட்டாக ரொம்ப பெரிய பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் அமேசான். பட் நம்ம ஒன்றும் அமேசான் மாதிரி இருக்கணும்னு ஒன்றும் அவசியம்லாம் இல்லை. பெஸ்ட்டாக கொடுக்கணும், ஒரு 10 விஷயம் கொடுத்தா கூட பெஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கணும், பாக்கெட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக இருக்கணும், அண்டு சர்வீஸ் பெஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கணும். இதுதான் மெயின். நான் இது அவர்கிட்ட சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன். அதுக்கு நீங்கள் முன்னாடி ஒரு லிஸ்ட்டு, அதாவது டே டு டே பேசிஸில் மந்த்லி இந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் தானே யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், ரொம்ப மிஞ்சி போனால் அந்த ப்ராடக்ட்ஸில் ரொம்ப பெஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கிற பிராண்டடாக ஒரு 2 ஐட்டம், அண்டு இதுவும் இப்போ பிராண்டடாக இருக்கிற ஐட்டம் கூட ஒர்க் பண்ணி தானே வந்து பிராண்டாச்சு. அது ஒன்றும் குதிக்கிறதையே நான் எடுத்த உடனே இது க்ளோஸ்அப் தான் தேய்ச்சி பண்ணி யாரும் சொன்னதில்லை இல்லை. அந்த மாதிரி ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் அண்டு நிஜமாகவே அவங்களுக்கு வந்து வெளியில் கொண்டு வர தெரியாத ஒர்க் பண்ணி கொண்டு வச்சிருக்கிற ப்ராடக்ட்ஸு நிறைய இருக்குது. ஏன்னா இவரை காண்டாக்ட் நிறைய பேர் பண்ணுவாங்க, மேனுஃபேக்சரர்ஸ், சின்ன மேனுஃபேக்சரர்ஸ். பட் அந்தளவு மணி இது இருக்கணும்ல உங்களுக்கு பேக்ரவுண்ட். ஆனால் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் பார்த்திங்கன்னா ரொம்ப பெஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கும். அவங்களால அது பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் கொண்டு வர முடியாததுக்கு ஒரு பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் அவங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கல. பட் அதை வந்து இவங்க கிராப் பண்ணிக்கணும். கிராப் டீல் அதை கிராப் பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா அது வந்து டெஃபினட்டாக ரொம்ப சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல். அண்டு இன்னொரு விஷயம், எல்லார்கிட்டையும் இல்லாதது ஒன்றுன்னா யூனிக்காக இருக்கணும் நம்ம ப்ராடக்ட்ஸு. இது போனால் கிராப் டீலில் மட்டும்தான் கிடைக்கும், கிராப் டீலில் மட்டும்தான் அந்த டீல் இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிறது அது எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் ஆகிறதுக்கு கொஞ்ச நாள் தான். ரொம்ப பெஸ்ட்டு அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லேடிஸே சொல்லுவாங்க, அவங்க சர்க்கிள் வேர்ட் ஆஃப் மவுத்தில் இந்த கிராப் டீலில் இருந்தது, நான் வாங்கினேன், நீ வாங்க, முடிஞ்சு போச்சு உங்களுக்கு, நீங்கள் வேறு ஒன்றுமே பண்ண வேண்டாம். 3 விஷயந்தான் அது. ஒன்று குவிக்காக இருக்கணும், பாக்கெட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக இருக்கணும், குவாலிட்டியில் எந்த காரணத்தை கொண்டும் அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் காம்ப்ரமைஸ் ஆகக்கூடாது. நீங்கள் டீல் போட்டிங்கன்னா அந்த டீலை வந்து ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். இப்போ ஸ்விக்கிலலாம் அதெல்லாம் நிறைய இல்லாமல் இருக்குது. நீங்கள் இல்லைன்னு வாங்க, போட்ட உடனே ஒரு இல்லாத ஒரு ஹிடன் சார்ஜஸ்லாம் வரும். அதெல்லாம் இல்லாமல் கொஞ்சம் டிரான்ஸ்பரண்ட்டாக அந்த டீல் இருந்ததுன்னா டெஃபினட்டாக சக்ஸஸ் கண்டிப்பாக வரும். ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட்.
Thanks, Padmavati, for expressing. Sir. Dhairishil, come. Sir, ஃபைனலாக கொண்டு வந்துருக்கிற மெமோண்டோவை ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் கொடுத்து ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ எடுக்கிறது. சரியா? ஒவ்வொருத்தராக வந்துடுங்க. கூப்பிட்ற டைம் கூட வேஸ்ட் பண்ண வேண்டாம். அதுக்கப்புறம் vote of thanks ஃப்ரம் அவர் சீனியர் மெம்பர் மிஸ்டர் TR ராஜேந்திரன். நீங்கள் ஃப்ரண்ட்டில் வந்துருங்க சார் கொஞ்சம்.
மேம் நீங்கள் வாங்கிக்கோங்க. மேம் எப்படி பாருங்க அந்த பக்கம். சார் ஒவ்வொருத்தராக வாங்க சார். சார் ஒவ்வொருத்தராக வந்து அப்படியே வாங்கிக்கணும். இல்லை இல்லை இது கொடுத்துட்டு தான் நம்ம பண்ணுறோம். we have to honor them. Finally only vote of thanks. சார் சாப்பிட்ருங்க. பேக் நாங்கள் இங்கே கொடுக்குறோம். நீங்கள்
மெமோண்டோ கொடுத்துட்டுருக்கச்சு சங்கரலிங்கம் RSM of MTR will express a few words. மெமோண்டோ கொடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருப்போம்.
So first of all, thank you sir for inviting me for this event. And app Grab deal going to be a big game changer if it really comes out very well. I think nobody tried about this retail and everything. So all the very best, sir. Thank you very much.
சார் நம்ம ஆளுங்க எல்லாரையும் வாங்கிட்டு ஸ்ரீதரன் சார். ஸ்ரீதர் சார். Thank you. Manoj ji, come. You have to collect one from us. Manoj. Sridhar sir, நீங்க வாங்கிடுங்க. எல்லாரும் சுரன் மேடம். அவளை கூப்பிட்டு சதீஷ் ஜி. சதீஷ், you have to collect your
Thanks to Studios for support.
So we thank on behalf of TNCPDA and Grab Deal, the Surang team for the effortless work they have made for the past few days.
வாங்க சிவராம் சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? சாப்பிட்டேன் சார்.
Thank you so much.
ராஜேஷ் come. சார் ஸ்ரீதரா சார் சாரி
இது வந்து தாரிஷ் தாரிஷ் சாருக்கு நீங்களே அவர் தாரிஷ் பாட்டி நீங்கள் அந்த பக்கம் நீங்கள் அந்த பக்கம் போயிடுங்க சார், ரெண்டு பேரும் சேர்ந்து கொடுங்க
சார். நீங்கள் கொடுங்க.
Really honor, boss.
சார் ராஜன் சார் நீங்கள் வாங்கிட்டீங்களா? உங்களுக்கு
வாசு
வாசு சார் வாங்க.
டியா சார் வாங்க. மனோஜ் கம். பாட்டி
Thank you.
Good evening. We would like to give the vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to start with thanking God for giving us this opportunity. Second, to each one of you for taking time in spite of being such a busy day. And we know in city we had a very important occasion. All of us had to do a duty, which is Nation First, which we all did, and we have all come. Thank you, each one of you, for that. We thank each of the brand owners, the executive friends, well-wishers, Surang and others for their support in having the whole function a big success. We also thank the team who have played in the back end to give a beautiful LED, the beautiful sound system, the photography, the videographer. We thank the people who have taken all the way the trouble, who have come from Delhi, Orissa, and also from Bombay, who have come and helped us in taking us through the whole process. The Grab deal which is being given, offered to us on a platform, is a fantastic thing, and I am very happy that this would definitely help us to integrate the entire supply chain. We thank RCPL for supporting us the whole venture, without which it wouldn't have been possible. And I'm very confident the Bangalore 25,000 ventures is going to help us in learning faster. The Bangalore trial will definitely give us quick thing which can be rolled out across the country. Thank you one and all once again. Thank you.
Lot to learn. We both are young.